Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, YouTube. Welcome, Twitch. Today we're continuing our campaign from yesterday. Hello there. Welcome, welcome, Sazi. We're chatting about the Pope. I find the entire situation rather odd. I'm not a conspiracy theorist nut, right? Hear me out, chat. I'm not a conspiracy theorist nut, but here is the sequence of events. The vice president, who converted to Catholicism, meets the Pope. The Pope says mean things to the vice president and then proceeds to die and is replaced by an American Pope. Now, I'm not prone to moments of, conspiracy, but I mean, if anybody was going to replace the Pope with a more sympathetic Pope, possibly J.D. Vance is that man. I'm not saying he did. But yeah. Interesting stuff. The situation, whichever side you fall on it, is objectively hilarious. I'm sorry, but it is. I'm not Catholic, I should mention. If you are Catholic, then congratulations on getting a new pope, and commiserations for the period you've been through without one. If you're American, well, commiserations for having left the British Empire. It's been crap since then, obviously. Should we get on with some Stellaris, ladies and gentlemen? Should we get on with some Stellaris? That's a long stretch, says Archon. Well, I'm just saying, it does seem suspicious. Right, who are we playing with today? We're continuing with the Imperial call center. We're led by CEO for Life. Woodmancy's back. Lovely, Woodmancy. Lovely to see you. CEO for Life, no longer on sabbatical. Let's update that. You are back. Unfortunately, it does seem our senior influencer marketing position is currently, let me check the notes, in psychotherapy and will be with us very soon. So, poof. Woodmancy shouting Pope Leo the 14th, the MAGA Pope. I don't even know what to say to that one. I'm going to move swiftly on. Yes. I was shocked when we didn't see the Popus walk out there, honestly. Having seen his Twitter photo of himself as Pope, I was expecting a Popus announcement, and we didn't get one. So, what can I say? That was deeply disappointing. We'll get him next time, surely. What's up with the hard reset? Yeah, so we're playing hard reset, crowdsourcing for loads more research points, and we are making a boatload. Look, there's 181 engineering from factions. Madness. And of course, Philosopher King, because CEO for Life Woodmancy took over the position of CEO around year 20 and then reformed us into an enlightened monarchy. Oh, lordy me, yes. Yes. We are currently needing to get here to Hirana. We've got a big fleet. We're going to just keep on doing that. We're currently kind of working through the hard reset origin. The evil overlord that used to have us as part of their collective. New job in the situation. They've got these fleets dotted around our space that we're having to kill and then do dig sites and just kind of figure out what the crap is happening. Let's check out our economy. What I'm looking for when I check economy here, folks, is basically how many civilians we've got. If it's 100 or more, we're building a new district. It doesn't look like it is anywhere, so we are all good. But somebody thinks they can be a colonist? Absolutely not. Get stuffed. We've thrown down clone vats everywhere, which is excellent. Love a good clone vat. I also feel like it might be good to throw down a robot assembly plant. Let's check out what the production there is on robot assembly. 1.64. Now, going to our capital, I can look at planetary capacity, 11,800. Checking that to the luxury residences, it's 1,500 housing, so we'll go down to around 10,000. I think the loss, because if we reduce our capacity, we'll get less. Oh no, an asteroid has hit us. Whatever will we do? We have lost 5 pops. Oh lordy me, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take 0.3 seconds, proportional to the number of pops relative to the whole colony, to commemorate the lost pops on Anchor. Commemorated. Move on. What the hell? Some of these events really are just bugged at the moment. This is patch... Is this under patch 4.0.5? Probably.
These contacts aren't your
I think so. When did 4.0.5 come out? Because I've updated at least once today. Hard to say. We're getting a patch a day at the moment, and honestly, I don't know if I'm coming or going anymore. I'm just kind of like, there's patches, there's not patches. What's a patch? You're a patch. Everyone's a patch. It's getting a lot. I can't keep track. Let's put it that way. Right, you go and kill those aliens because I hate them. We're not making any alloys, but that's fine because we don't need it because our economy is just so amazing. I'll drop those down a little.
Contacts aren't your standard users. Hostiles engaged.
Technicians. Yeah, let's specialize that one. And because we've got crowdsourcing, we're going to continue with the previous policy. If you don't remember what the policy is, ladies and gentlemen, every time there's a tech to research, whoever writes in chat which technology we should research, well, they win and we're researching it. You must have, and I must point this out, you must have the correct spelling of the technology. And if there's any hyphens, colons, any punctuation like that, that must be included as well. However, capitals are not necessary. Okay? We all good? I'll go and repair. Waiting for the patches to stop. I reckon we're going to be getting like improvements and patches for the next couple of weeks at least. You know? That's my can. Alright, so here are the options available to us, ladies and gentlemen. Whoever writes in an option first from these options here, that's the one we pick because cosmic weather models, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. You got me there. Both Aki Hane and Rune Knight, you damn got me. Tessa was storming their position. I mean, we could pick good things. You know, we don't have to pick the bad things. Just saying, you know, just throwing that out there as a little idea. I love the trade hub building now. It's so good. 8 trade value just for existing. I mean, wow. I love it.
This system's secrets are ours. Game-changing upgrades.
Whoa. We're using 25 alloys from jobs. Hold the phone. What the hell is using alloys? Roboticists? Oh, the augmenters use alloys. Oh, sweet mother of God, that's not worth it. Holy crap, 3 alloys for 10% pop growth speed. Are you crapping me? Oh, no. That's not good. Well, we're still flying half a ship. Imperial decree must always pick suboptimal research options. That's an Imperial decree. You can choose to ignore it, and I recommend that you do so, chat. Ahem. Remember, Imperial decrees are not law. They're not binding. At least that's my interpretation anyway.
Build job complete.
Just make more alloys. Just like executive orders, right?
We've constructed something game-changing.
Well, let's, yes, absolutely. Suboptimal is an opinion anyway. That is true. Daska Sasquatch asks, pick all the bad things, question mark? That's what people are doing here. That's what they're doing. The people hate us. How many alloys do I need to build this star base? 70 more. Alrighty then. Integrated autonomy. That's going to let us change up our cyborgs in a moment. Oh, great. We actually have already run out of points. Brilliant. Excellent. Maybe... Nope. Nope. I don't think there's a solution. So what are we picking here for society research, ladies and gentlemen? What are we picking? What is the plan? Stan.
New augments research. Strap in.
Galactic Archivism, that came up first. You got it, Edon. So, physics, what are we picking? What are we picking in the physics tree? What do we want? What quantum energy? Quantum energy states? Maybe we could have quantum energy states? Just saying, we could get that one. Detection array, damn it. Alright, cool. Everyone says detection array. Oh my lord. Right, engineering research. What do we want? What do we want? Engineering. What do you, the people, want? Payload padding. Oh, you got there first, Eden Executive. Sweet lord.
We've data mined this system dry.
Sage Rage, 5% army damage. Yeah, I'll take the 5% army damage. Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom. Oh, that's still not enough. Right, well, let's sell some minerals then. Oh, wait a minute. Look at all this Zro we've got lying around. That can fund us. Of course, because we got the Zroni. Ugh. Okay, we got more going on. Machine Legacy. Our follow-on studies at Melef 3 have proven disappointing. It is possible the monitoring station has been knocked off its original alignment, for we can find nothing of interest beneath its current orbit. We simulated possible movements based on orbital impacts, dents upon the device's hull, and subsequently believe this station may originally have been poised over a cratered plateau far to the north. As for the device itself, we note this monitoring station bears a passing resemblance to Opus hardware. Its design is more crude, to the extent a less familiar observer might think it from an entirely different culture. However, we believe this may even be one of the machine's earliest spacefaring satellites. So far, little else bears mention about this desolate world, but an archaeological survey team stands ready should we wish to try and learn what interest the Opus accumulator had here. CEO for life, should we take a chance here? We'll go with the archaeology site or just move on? What do you want to do, CEO for life? Someone's having... What a quiet stream. Is it? Is it that quiet? Maybe. I mean, I could be louder. You want me to be louder? I can be louder. Aha! Let me just check the settings on my sound. No, I'm pretty happy with the sound settings. Turn the music up a little bit, but... the point of this is to balance it. Proceed. No, it's not quiet. Oh, okay, fine.
Junk decoded. One Empire
it's all lies. Let's go for the last bastion of righteousness. We've got corvettes. We've got 7 frigates and 4 destroyers. That is our mighty fleet. I actually like how we're not killing off an alien. Did you see that? Half of the fleet went to warp early. Did anyone else see that, or am I going mad? Like, half of this fleet just went to warp early and the rest were still in the system. All right, we need to pick a technology. You know the drill, ladies and gentlemen. You know the drill.
Build job complete.
Holographic cast. You got it, baby. Thank you very much, Rune Knight. Oh, no, it was Aki Hain. Thank you very much. Too slow there, Al-Raimp. With a coil gun commentary. Somebody's trying to claim my systems? Who the bloody hell do they think they are? Is that this fool? I mean, they surround us to the west and the east. I probably shouldn't rule them out as a threat. We do have quite a large navy. Yeah, our navy outmatches theirs. But where's the fleet? Oh, it hasn't got there yet. For a minute, I thought our fleet was in there and it just disappeared. I was about to lose my mind. And there's Subterraneous, which has got the Zeroni Shrine. I should get there eventually. We've got Dust Upon Dust to check out over there. Dag nabbit, I wasn't fast enough, says Krishnath. No, this is a myth. Alright, you sound like a Sith over in the corner. Are they all dead? Oh, they're all dead. Well, that's good, I suppose.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Right, we need to pick a new technology. What do you want? Exotic gas, weather controls, nanocircuit assembly with a hyphen, standardized cruiser patterns, or standardized Corvette patterns. What's the plan? What's the plan? You do have Darth in your name. That's very true. Nanocircuit assembly, you got it. You got it, Tessa. Wait a minute. Actually, sorry, Ghosty Fish was in there first with weather control systems on Twitch. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. You know, I'm going to unemploy half of these augmenters because I don't think I want them. And we have a society technology to pick. What do we want from society? What do you want? Chat is shouting about stuttering. Let's see if that's on my end. Nope, that's not here. Is it there? Nope. I'm afraid, chat, those of you that are stuttering, apparently that's on your end / YouTube. So,
we've constructed something.
Xenolinguistics was shouted first. Xenolinguistics it is. Well, I hope this event works this time. Right, I'm going to get... Oh, it worked! Oh, yes! That star right there is getting a Dyson array as soon as I can. No, not you, not you. You stay there. You stay there. And I'm going to reduce the augmenters here to half. And you know what? We're going to reduce the No, these ones are okay. Those augmenters are good augmenters. I like those augmenters. Oh, we've got civilians.
The system has been cased.
And unemploying the augmenters has literally saved my economy. I didn't realize how expensive they were. That is ridiculous.
Game-changing.
Shouldn't the High King... Sorry. Don't you think it's a decision beneath the CEO for life to look into the minutiae of Dyson swarm placements, Woodmansey? You got far more important things to do. Oh, God. A vote to employ all augmenters. Jesus H. Bloody Christ. FTL, oh no, Unified Field Theory actually came up first. Twitch seemed fine, says Twitch. Excellent. It's a YouTube issue. Ladies and gentlemen, a poll has been proposed. This is going to be a law if you pass it. Oh, somebody's mentioning EU5. EU5, being called EU5 is the most disappointing thing since Plinkett's son. Shouldn't have read that out loud. Should not have said that. Shouldn't have said that. Should not have said that. Sugar. Well,
for some new chrome.
It's happened.
Trace complete. We got him. We've constructed something game-changing. New augments research. Strap in.
And we have engineering research to pick. Oh, alongside the fact that you should do that excavation site, copper and chrome. And you should do this one just as soon as we get it into our... Improved strike craft. I think I saw improved strike craft being mentioned, but we don't have it. No, we didn't have it. Antimatter missiles was then the next one. Yep. Okay, society research. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want, ladies and gentlemen? What's the hive mind thinking? Yes, economy be damned. Oh, you sons of guns. Don't forget there's lobbying available. You could save our playthrough by lobbying for the government to not do stupid things. I see selective deformity. It wasn't deformities, it was defoliants. Eco-stimulation was the next one mentioned. That is legal. It's legal, ladies and gentlemen. It is legal. And we've got 200 here, so let's grab... What are we building right now, actually? City district. Okay. Okay. Let's just build 2 of them. Screw my planet cap. I don't need the pop growth. Definitely want some exotic gases, though. Antimatter is engineering, the Stalin drip is saying. Yes, it's right there. We did the antimatter was done. Ground defense was first. Oh, was it? No, antimatter missiles came up first on Twitch. That's why antimatter got in first, Stalin drip. Ground defense was something else. And also, well, let me check.
Build job complete.
Yeah, ground defense came in after eco-stimulation. So that was correct. That was all fine. CO for life. Are we joining the galactic community or not? We are joining, right? Right? Eco-stimulation was definitely first. Oh my goodness me. There's an argument about which... Look, I promise you, between Twitch and YouTube, eco-stimulation was first. Don't worry. We are... Yes, we're joining. There we go. And the answer is yes, all of them have to be employed. Well, crap on me and call me a fool. There we go. Full employment. Oh, copper and chrome. Let's find out what's occurring. Ladies and gentlemen, do you want to hear the story of copper and chrome? Preliminary surveys found a battlefield very near to the fort, granting us easy access to indigenous and opus artifacts alike. Based on a cross-sectional study of the remains, we estimate several thousand native inhabitants of Hirani 4 had been assimilated by the opus accumulator, only to fight and die on this site. They were not the only cyborgs present at this conflict, however. A mere few centuries ago, we slaughtered these pre-FTLs. Our team has identified Hesukaran skeletons along with early prototypes of our species augments. A strategic assessment of the battlefield suggests our people were deployed here as shock troops. The battle was swift and bloody. The pre-FTLs lacked coordination and suffered heavy losses, despite wielding more sophisticated wetware. We note the ruins of a medical facility nearby. It would seem our predecessors breached the fort via this hospital. Perhaps there we may learn how and why Cyborg was pitted against Cyborg here so long ago. So yeah, power surge, yada yada. Over here, we do need to build a starbase. That cost 200. They cost 2.5 alloys per 100. Are you kidding me? That is ridiculously bad. Holy crap. What the devil? No, I don't like it. Alright, what's the plan here in our engineering research, ladies and gentlemen? See you, Daniel.
Research. Strap in.
How long until we need a law to mandate augmentations? No, I'll still build them. Don't you worry, Ghosty Fish, I'll build them. Don't you worry, I'll build them. Plasma thrusters was the first thing mentioned. There it goes. Society research time. What do you want? What do you want? Colonial centralization with a Z, not an S, a Z. We also have stellar expansion, deep crust, adaptive bureaucracy, yada yada. Whoever writes it in first, that's colonial centralization with a Z. Aki Hain, you got there first. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. The system works. Let's bring everyone home to upgrade them. Oh, we've got cruisers now. Yes, I like cruisers. Why not throw a few missiles in? Actually, I don't want to do that. I'm going to throw some small lasers in. Oh. They can't decide if the pre-sapiens are workers or not. That's kind of awkward.
Build job complete.
Okay, this is not looking terrible. Oh, let's propose something. Damn it. That one. Oh. Well, actually, I don't care about buzzword standardization. Let's see if we can... No, that's already been proposed. Nope, been proposed. Let's do cooperative research channels. That way the galaxy will know us and tremble. Look at us. Fear of the machine and isolation is putting us down to only 600 Diplo weight. Nasty. We also kind of suck compared to some of the AI factions right now. But we are having fun. We're role-playing. Right, chat? Right?
New job in the situation log.
I think we should build a grand archive on Varna. Yeah, Varna seems like a good spot for it. Nope, terrible spot. There's only 1,000 pops there. I'm lying to all of you. Sorry, apologies. How many pops do we have on our planet? 6,000, 2,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,600. Yeah, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. I think we can live with this, right? I'm going to specialize here into Research Enclave. And we have a technology choice. These are your options, ladies and gentlemen. I like that.
Constructed something game-changing.
We're doing research on the components we find in the disconnected call center. There we are. I'm seeing quantum gravitational waves was the first one mentioned. Is that spelled correctly? Quantum is right. Gravitational is right. Gravitational. And waves is obviously right. Yes. Cool. Awesome. You got it. Conflict tore through this hospital like a pulse cannon. We're back to that, the dig site. The one we looked at a moment ago. None of the remains we found inside are Hesukaran. Only the cyberized natives of Hirani 4 died here. Most were patients of this facility. However, very few of them seemed to sustain actual battle wounds. Instead, several of these wards handled removal of cybernetic augments, albeit by very primitive means. Rather than being a collateral target, I think there's a than missing here. Rather than being a collateral target, the hospital may well have been the primary objective for the attacking Opus accumulator. After scrutinizing the hard copy medical data within, we begin to see why. The inhabitants of Hirani 4 possess several uniquely evolved characteristics, not least a singularly resilient immune system, which the machine may have coveted for its cyborg troops. However, these advantages also presented challenges for assimilation. It could not transplant existing augments from species like ours. It had to adapt them. Doing so turned this species into even more capable soldiers, but only for a short time. These pre-FTLs appeared to have retained some semblance of autonomy, clinging to their old habits and way of life, and so we were deployed to destroy them. Clearly we handled that assignment well. You're darn right we did. You see, the CEO's getting some software patches. I guess that leaves the senior marketing influencer in charge, the senior influencer marketing position in charge, or the simp. But the simp's not here, leaving me in charge. Don't worry, chat. I'll guide you well. I'll guide all of you well.
These contacts aren't your standard users. Time for some new chrome.
Oh, we're still going as well. Thought that might be the end. All right, new technology time. What do we want? Mineral purification, self-connected circuitry, anti-gravity engineering, exotic gas refinery, nano-circuit assembly. What is the plan? What is the plan? The reason we're doing this as well, I should mention, is because we have crowdsourcing, so this is how we're RPing it. Whichever idea pops into our mind first from the crowdsourcing, you lovely people at home, is what we're doing. I see mineral purification mentioned. There we go. Hello, Izzy. How's the new DLC going? I mean, apart from the bugs and crashes to desktop and UI issues, it's going swimmingly well. Also, DJ gave me homework and it hurts my brain. What did DJ tell you to do as homework? Good lord. I see your dot 45th. Trying to tell us something or just making your mark?
We've constructed something game-changing.
That is modular cybernetics completed, which is good. It does now mean we have to pick our second Ascension perk. Ladies and gentlemen, start suggesting which Ascension perk we should take. Your options are Shared Destiny, Transcendent Learning, Executive Vigor, Imperial Prerogative, Mastery of Nature, One Vision, Tech Ascendancy, Grasp the Void, Interstellar Dominion, Nihilistic Acquisition, Enigmatic Engineering, and Lord of War. Did it in one breath. Yes. He told me I actually have to learn the new game mechanics. Yes, you do, Izzy. This is very rude and almost impossibility for me. Izzy, I have a video. It's 25-30 minutes long. It literally goes through how the new economy system works. Watch it. Spend 20-30 minutes to an hour playing around. That's probably all the homework you'd need to do. It's like an hour and a half, which is reasonable for homework, right? I'm seeing enigmatic engineering being mentioned a few times. That one's cool because it lets us get, I don't know if you know this, the new enigmatic engineering lets us get
We've constructed something game-changing.
lets us get fallen empire buildings, possibly. I literally said to DJ when he told me to play that I'd watch your video instead, lols. It's worth it. It's worth it. Right, I'm also seeing Mastery of Nature. I am also seeing Lord of War. And I'm also seeing... What else am I seeing? It doesn't work. 0 Fallen Empire buildings. It says chance. I assume you also have to get to tech level like 3 or 4 to roll them. Like, I assume they're in tier 4 or 5. 3, 4, or 5. Why is the music so disconcerting? Yeah, it's not really at the same pace that I'm at this evening, is it? I don't know what that's all about. And yes, they are releasing a lot of goddamn patches. Grasp the Void. We're of course opening this up to lobbying. If you don't know how lobbying works, for every $1 of super chat, $1 US you spend, or every 100 bits on Twitch, you can change the outcome by adding 1% to the vote category of your choice. Right, Future Shock. The government has deployed its vast resources to augment the population efficiency. Oh god, what do we want? Oh yeah, give me a minute. I'm gonna have to Google. 1 second. Let me just check out what the government authorities here look like for cybernetic empires. That's not the right thing. That's Gestalt. Synthetic authorities. God damn it, where's the cybernetic ones? Biological, blah blah blah. Where's my bloody cyborgs? I want cyborgs. Don't tell me it's not there anymore. Oh, there it is, right. So, do we want individualist or collectivist? What are we? We're an Imperial. We could get Imperial chipset. Oh, Imperial chipset! Oh, far out. I want to play Imperial chipset. I don't think it really matters that much which one we do. Levied experience versus neuroclastic spectacle. I mean, both are good, actually, so I'm happy. Though the Cyberdome could be better, But yeah, we're getting the chipset, ladies and gentlemen. Whatever happens now, we are getting the ruler chip. No, wait. We only know Imperial chipset. We need to go for Imperial chipset. We do need to go individualist, right? We want the chipset, don't we? We want the chipset, right? No. We want the chipset. Screw that. Preserve Imperial knowledge. We want the chipset. Well, let's see what we'll vote. Okay, we'll vote. I will give a free +10 to Woodmansey if he comes back in time or can hear us. Anyone who's got Woodmansey on Discord, send him a ping. He gets a free +10 on this because he is the Emperor. He gets a free +10 lobby. Oh, that wasn't a board game announcement. That was the card game. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot we're doing this. Star Fortress, but you spelt it with a W. Rune Knight came back in to spell it correctly. There we go. We're making 100 society, but 400 engineering. That seems balked somehow. I mean, society's the crappiest anyway, so I'm pretty happy with that. If the masses want to be entertained, they can go sniff some Zroni. A fair comment. It looks like we're about to take enigmatic engineering. So, yes. Okay, let's end that vote. So the Imperial chipset, if we get it, will be quite fun. I promise, chat. I really do promise. We're just going to have a quick 2-minute vote on this one. It's because of the augmenters you don't like that you have that much engineering. They're not making that much. 400 augmenters are making 20 engineering. So they're making 100 between them. That doesn't explain the 300 other engineering research we're getting. Hello, Paramystic. Welcome. So if we go Imperial chipset, we're going to put chips in the Emperor's brain. He has to submit to it. Sorry, not Emperor. CEO for life. He has to submit to the chip. And then when he dies, the chip goes into Theodium's head. And he also has to submit to it. So now you're voting on whether or not we have to chip the Emperor, basically. And the answer will not surprise you. It should be a bloody yes. Should absolutely be a yes. I need to reread Eden's comment for all of us that missed it, though, earlier. If the masses want to be entertained, they can go sniff some Zroni. The Emperor Eternal. And I'd like to point out that is actually something they could do because we have thousands of units of Zroni stored in our vaults. So, yes. But Thunderdome. You offered us Thunderdome. Yeah, but chips. Who doesn't like chips? Don't worry, we'll tell him it's an immunization or something. We'll tell him he needs to get immunized for space aids. And when we immunize him, we'll put some microchips in the immunization. It'll be fine. Tucked away in a derelict hospital annex was a wealth of bespoke apparatus for augmenting and maintaining these pre-FTL cyborgs. Unlike the hodgepodge... they've used the word... Hodgepodge is now an official word in Stellaris. I love it. That is an anglicization, but it's now a word in this game. It is now a word in this game. Unlike the hodgepodge ward equipment we've uncovered so far, these devices are contemporary with space-age cybernetics. Clearly opus in origin. Some of these tools appear to have been networked using primitive AI to adapt surgeries on the fly. However, even these adaptations were insufficient to keep the population of Hirani 4 assimilated. Despite the neglect imposed upon this now centuries-old machinery, it may still provide us with some vital insights into our own self-maintenance, or indeed help us better understand the principles of assimilation. Right, also, we're chipping Woodmansey. Preserve the Imperial knowledge. Space herpes is funnier. Sorry, it's not space AIDS, space herpes, you're right. Looks like you just released a video. I did a few hours ago. It's a full and complete analysis and explanation of the new genetic Ascension. It's 40 minutes long. It ended up being a lot longer than I thought because I realized it was meant to come out yesterday after the stream yesterday, and I realized we still didn't have information on evolutionary evolutionary predators, because there's a bunch of unique authorities there I wanted to cover, and also information on wilderness, because it has its own unique genetic ascension tree. So we had to add those bits in, and they added an extra 7 or 8 minutes onto the video as well, so that's why it came out today. Automation seems buggy with wilderness. Automation is buggy in general. Like, don't do it right now. Don't do that to yourself. No. Yeah. Let's go strong on our own. There's also one tradition change for Clone Army and cloning. Yes, there is one. That one I forgot to do, and I realized that today, an hour or two before release. But by that point, I was like, it's too late. We just need to release this damn thing. And that's what we did. How have you still not done level 1? What is wrong with you, head Moth? Moth, are you here? How are you screwing up like the first level of this archaeology site? I am shocked. Shocked, I tells you. And look at this. Form Federation is now part of the research tree. I love it. Right, pick a technology, ladies and gentlemen. Pick a Kajigga. Ground defense planning got there first, I'm afraid. Ground defense planning did get there first for you. So close, so close. So close, yet so far. Oh, and what was the one we picked for Ascension perk? Damn it, I forgot that one. Enigmatic Engineering, yes, that's the one I should do. Subscription-based monetization. Oh, sweet mother of God. Let's take a look at that then. So, with cyberware being so ingrained in our lives, changes in monetization models affect our entire society dramatically. The recent trend as implants manufacturers lock essential functionalities behind a subscription model. Lovely. Miss a payment and suddenly your cyber limbs lock up and your optics turn off. Consumer organizations are urging us to put a stop to these practices. If they can't afford it, they shouldn't buy it. We don't have any traders. Ooh, faction resource outputs for plus 15%. Yeah, I'll take the research. Watch this. This is going to go up. Like, I'm thinking at least 20 or 30. It went up 50 and we basically got no change to trade. Oh yeah, banning subscriptions was the way to go. That's the way. I like it. Ba-ba-ba-da.
New job in the situation log. We've constructed something game-changing.
Okie dokie, what am I missing? How are people pay if they can't work? Exactly. Exactly. It doesn't make any economic sense. It's a bad policy. Written up by bad people. And that's why your Emperor took a stand against it. All praise the Emperor. Illicit memories. Shut down the industry. Yes. We shut down the illicit memory industry. Tax, shouts Rune Knight. But if they're not working, they can't pay tax. Do you see the issue there? Do you see therein lies the issue, ladies and gentlemen? Do you not understand? They are paid by the fulfillment they get by working until their demise, though. Yeah, but if they're oh, we've got this fella who has forge focus. No, I don't like him. Too alien. They're not working, they can't pay tax. Exactly, Robert Friel. Exactly. Sounds like limited taxation imagination. I'm sorry, what do you mean? What do you mean? Just got back into Stellaris to yesterday from like 2 years ago being the last I played. Much has changed, yes. Much that once was has been lost. But none now live that remember it. A hidden vault has been revealed beneath the fortress proper. Inside is what looks to have been a machine substrate, a devolved node capable of propagating a nearly independent avatar of the entire machine intelligence. We assume this was a last-ditch effort to assert direct control of the stubbornly resistant locals. The technology is unlike anything we've encountered before from the Opus accumulator. Further study is sure to advance our own AI research. In the act of tearing down its now defunct communications array, we noted that this avatar has dedicated an entire receiver circuit to monitoring signals from the Hirani system. Ooh, receiver circuit. Excuse me. Where dis? Where dis? Oh, there's that one, and there's the receiver circuit. Right, well, let's go and say hello. First, let's upgrade. And we need a new technology in society. What are we picking? What are we picking? I heard Edict Fund being mentioning, but that's not a technology. Bioreactor and bioreactors. Which one is it? It was bioreactor. There we go. Why have we got all these civilians? Oh, robots. Oh, stupid robots. Guess I could build a generator district. Hey, what about vitality boosters? We want to live forever. Well, no, actually, if we keep the age of our ruler's death down, then that will improve the Imperial chipset, you see? And we do want to improve the Imperial... You do want to improve the Imperial chipset, don't you? Don't you, chat?
We've got alien roamers on the grid.
Here we go. Preserve the Imperial knowledge. We now have Imperial chipset, meaning we've placed a chip in the brain of Woodmansey. Let's take a look at it. Here it is. It's taken over the majority of the central part of the brain, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. At the moment, it does nothing except gives 50% more ruler experience gain. I'm not sure I like that much. Yeah, whatever.
That upgrade was well.
We need to pick a physics research. Oh, Interplanetary Research Initiative. So good right now. So good. So good, honestly. Anyone want to? Storm manipulation. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Storm manipulation. Now let's kill Woodmansey. No, we don't have to do that. Now we need to pick a technology from engineering. Volatile material plants. I don't see that in engineering. Ceramo metal alloys. You got it. Eden Executive just slightly too slow on that self-connecting circuitry, I'm afraid. Twitch beat you to it. About half a second. I've got the chat side by side, so I watched it roll in. You can trust me on that. It will cost 18 to automate this. How much are we getting? How much do we get for Alright, I think I'm going to automate it. I think net, this is going to work better. And there's also a little exploit we might be able to use here. Yeah, let's go kill them. Oh, let's add one cruiser as well. Damn it, not enough alloys.
Research. Strap in.
Oh, sugar. What are we even voting on? Oh, right, that. Cool. We need to pick a new tradition as well, ladies and gentlemen. Start spamming me with which tradition you would like us to pick. We could grab statecraft. Prosperity could be good. We could do with some economic stuff. Adaptability's not great for us, actually. Discovery's kind of okay. Expansion's dead to me these days, and yielding is... Nah. Mercantile, no, I don't like it. Politics, no, I don't like it. I'm seeing prosperity, statecraft, mercantile, okay. I'm seeing mercantile. I am seeing... What else am I seeing? I am seeing subterfuge. Let's put this poll up for you lovely people at home. Don't forget, if you'd like to lobby, you can do so. $1 super chat and 100 bits allows you to change the vote by 1%. And away it goes. Right, we'll come back to that in a minute. In the meanwhile, we do need to pick a technology option here from engineering. Crowdsource it, ladies and gentlemen. Are we boxed in yet? Yeah, we're basically boxed in. We've got, like, maybe a little bit to the north, and there's possibly a bit to the east. I don't know. Orbital habitats was shouted loud and strong there by Ghosty Fish. There we go, orbital habitats it is. And actually, I should put down a voltaic yard as well. That will help with all of the stuff. Woodmansey is currently a scientist. So when Woodmansey dies, we're going to get our hands on 5% more research speed. That's something. Society research, ladies and gentlemen. What do we want? What do we want? You have to spell the name correctly as well. Capitals don't matter, but spelling does here. What is this? The beacon. Oh, Domitian, you said it's called epigenetic triggers as well. But atmospheric filtering has been mentioned. We've got that one. There we go. Well done. That was the first one I see. The beacon which summoned us here is now broadcasting loud and clear, directing us more specifically to an interface on the planet's surface. Standard safety precautions are already in place. A team is standing by to interrogate this so-called data vault by means of remote uplink.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Yeah, now we're going to shoot them to death.
Hostiles engaged.
Pew pew, pew pew! Kill that battleship. It's dead, Jim.
New augments research. Strap in.
Now we go home to repair. What's winning right now? Subterfuge is winning on Twitch with 64%. On YouTube, Prosperity is winning with 41%, but Subterfuge is only 29, only slightly behind at 29%. Whereas on Twitch, Subterfuge is on 8%. No, sorry. Prosperity is on 8%. Subterfuge is on 67%. Oh, there is bombardment happening. Right, let's go kick butt. 400 days, we'll get there. Society research, ladies and gentlemen, what we want. What we want. We're on the latest patch. Theodium says, I will inherit the relic chip. You will once the Emperor dies. And it looks like we're taking prosperity. There was no call there at all for any lobbying. The popular vote won the day.
Agenda available. We sure like to keep up appearances. Trace complete. We got it.
Zero G laboratories was the first thing mentioned. Okay, here we go. As far as we can tell, the planet known as Bellatrix 5A is our species' homeworld. That revelation lies at the heart of a torrent of information now spilling forth from a data vault below the planet's surface. At first, our analysts deemed this data too good to be true, but the sheer number of sound references to other data we've gathered makes a compelling argument for truthfulness. Plans for an archaeological dig site to confirm this find are already being drawn up. However, it appears we have just detected another hostile signal inbound. The timing is surely not coincidental. What? Get out of there?
We've constructed something game-changing.
Maybe? We'll have to come back and deal with that in a moment, because I'm not allowing the Voidworm fleet to kill us.
New augments researched. Strap in.
I will not die. Right, we've got habitats. What are we taking next, chat? What are we taking next? I swear we did nanocircuit assembly.
Debris decrypted. Payday.
We already had we've already taken supremacy, so no. I'm seeing improved reflectors was mentioned, but that's not from this. Nano circuit assembly. Yep, there you got it. You got it, Theo.
New augments researched. Strap in.
And we now need to pick a physics research option. Quantum neurolinks could be nice, except it's only resource output, not efficiency. I'd much prefer efficiency these days. Oh, the Diplo stance. Yeah, we could change our Diplo stance. Is my father in YouTube chat? Not at the moment. He went to take a call about 20 minutes ago and has not returned since, Theodium. Has not returned since, giving you de facto power. Disruptors was mentioned first by YouTube. Now we need to pick one in engineering.
New Federation on the block.
Can I plot to kill him? Absolutely. Don't know how. I mean, I know I can manage that in game because I do have coil guns. You got it. Wait, why are we at minus 31? How did that happen?
Hostiles engaged.
Right, we pulled back and 4K arrived, so that's fine. We can just deal with the 4K when it gets there. We've destroyed the enemy. Excellent, excellent.
New augments researched.
You've banned that word. Okay. We need to pick another engineering research option. We're just burning through engineering research right now.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Spitfire says, oh no, there's a Regency crisis. Everybody panic. Artificial specialists. That is spelt correctly. Got it. And now we are on society. What do you want? Off-world trading companies. Just there ever so slightly before food processing from YouTube. You just beat them out, Theo. I wonder how good your internet connection is, because it's paying dividends for you at the moment. I think physics. Yeah, let's get a field dynamics center.
Agenda available. They sure like to keep up appearances.
What do we pick? It was prosperity, wasn't it? Yeah. Here we go. Let's grab standard construction templates. Are we home yet? No, not yet. But soon. Soon we will have arrived back at our destination.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
There is disruptors. What do we want to take next, ladies and gentlemen? Options also include these two down here.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Take him out to dinner, Darth Sasquatch. Take him out for a drink. Take him out to buy a new watch. Iron disruptors from Captain Iguana. That was fast, Captain Iguana. Good lord, you beat Twitch there. You beat Twitch for sure. And now we need one in the engineering. Come on, chat. You can do it. I believe. We will not rest until irresponsible military spending becomes our Emperor's primary focus. Deficits begone. Advanced advanced mineral purification. There it goes. Theo, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. We've got a hype train incoming. Whoop whoop. Why is our consumer goods deficit just spiraling? I don't understand that. I kind of want to understand it, but at the same time I'm not sure I do. 335 power, and we've got 269. Okay, so we could, in theory, defend ourselves a bit. Right, let's go knock this fleet out. Researchers might be the cause. How dare you speak ill of the researchers? Researchers are our lifeblood. Without research, we are nothing. The research has made us who we are today, ladies and gentlemen. Could it be because of that +1 flat science building that was built? No, that one's a fine building. It doesn't increase volatile upkeep per 100 physicists. Wait a minute. Holy crap, that's expensive. Volatile modes upkeep per 100 physicists. Jeez Louise. I don't love that. I can't lie. I don't love that. Holy moly. Does that mean the other ones do something similar?
New augments researched. Strap in. We're under attack. Time to dance.
Job efficiency for physicists. Okay.
These contacts aren't your standard users.
Well, they're not my standard users. Well, thank God. All right, society research. What do we want? What do you want, people? I call on a vote to change diplomatic stances. You want to propose any laws? Send in a super chat or some bits and you can change. Oh, vote to assassinate Woodmansey? All right.
These contacts aren't your standard users.
Your options are kill him now and long live the CEO. Ocean Ecology Management managed to get in there first. I'm surprised. And then we've got an engineering research option to pick. Paying rare crystals per 100 engineers seems really bad, you know. Like, that doesn't seem particularly good. Huh. Huh. I like the Mineral Research Support District, though. That's fun. That is fun. I'm seeing Deep Crust Engineering. That wasn't here. I'm seeing Advanced Afterburners.
We got a fix on a
wasn't available. Auto cannons. No, not auto cannons. Oh, Jesus H. Christ. What are you people trying to do here? What are you trying to pull? Huh? What is this bullshit?
We got a fix on a point of interest.
All right, running out of moats, consumer goods, and food, but overall the economy's healthy, give or take. If we took market analysis algorithms, we could reduce that. Just following the suboptimal directive, says Norland. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. How's it going with the... currently chat's voting to kill Woodmansea. I see. Extended combat algorithms. Yep, you got it.
New augment.
And we need another engineering research option. We are burning through them. Burning through them, chat.
This system's secrets are ours.
Improved strikecraft. You got it, Form. You got it. And NSM8. NSMS8, you got in there at the same time as well. Well done, the two of you. Let's open up our hype chest. What have we got? We've got, I don't even know that. That's a serve. Oh, I don't know what that means. Okay. Okay, the machines wiped someone out. Who would have guessed it? I certainly didn't. Him. Okay, roll this world's doing okay. Disconnected call center. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Another research choice. And Chad has voted to kill him.
We've got alien roamers.
Yeah, Woodmansea's about to die. Deep crust engineering. You got it. Ladies and gentlemen, in an unprecedented move, the scientist Woodmansea has passed away at the age of 107. His implants failed and his head imploded. We're going to plan a grand parade for him, giving a worthy send-off. I'd like to introduce you all to the new CEO for life, Theodium Witch the First.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Just call me 4. 4. Okay. You're going to slip in the shower and enter the relic chip? Oh, Lord. Exotic gas extraction. You got it. Wait. No. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. This is giving us an extra 5% to research speed, so that's something.
We've got alien roamers on the grid.
I think I wouldn't mind another frigate. What is that? The hostile ping signal. Stellaris. And that is an automated dreadnought. That's a bloody automated dreadnought. What? They have an automated dreadnought in their capital. Do they really? Do they need to have that? Oh, gosh.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Research time. Vote to make CEO decrees law. We're going to call them executive orders. Yes. When the CEO says it, it is legal. Is this how liberty dies, ladies and gentlemen? With thunderous applause. Would anyone like to be... This is an important point. Would anyone like to be the executive assistant? You send in a super chat to rename the executive assistant, and you are the executive assistant, putting you next in line to the throne, and that just means you're one hop, skip, and a dance away from accidentally becoming the ruler.
New job in the situation log.
Next, research. Swarm of missiles. Oh, sorry, yeah, I missed that one. You realize that if this executive thing goes through, the CEO can overrule the vote. 500 for no more liberty? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. So, just to clarify here, though, Theodium Witch, an executive order is, you know, you do have to, like, propose it in the same way you're proposing another vote or something.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
All right, physics research. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want?
Trace complete. We got him.
Automated colony ships. You got it.
Some new chrome.
And then we need to... Oh, that's fine. That's not that one. Wait, it's this one. This one. What do we want? Galactic admin, global defense grid, planetary resurfacing, doctrine, fleet sport, adaptive bureaucracy. Yeah. Currently, everyone's in favor of the CEO getting absolute power. We've gone from a mostly democratic system that was a democracy. Global defense grid is mentioned in numerous places. There we go. We've gone from an actual functioning democracy to a never-ending rulership with Imperial chipset where the absolute power has been maintained by a single common entity. I feel like there's been a loss of democracy here a bit. It's just like a mild feeling I'm getting, but I am getting that feeling.
Time for some new chrome.
What do we want from research? Democracy is a lie, oh lord. I have their best interests at heart. You must trust me to do the right thing, senators. I said I would do what is right. That should be enough for you. Those you don't know, that is a deleted scene from Star Wars, by the way, where Palpatine meets in episode 3 with a bunch of senators that are like, you're not doing the right thing. Ladies and gentlemen, when the CEO says it, it is legal with a super majority. Over 2/3 of the vote went yes. 72% on Twitch and 70% on YouTube, meaning from now on, when the CEO says it, it is legal. Planetary power grid was chosen. And what are we picking over here in engineering? I love democracy. I love the Republic. Don't worry, Theo has said the power you invest in him, he will lay down when this crisis has abated. Planetary storm nullification, you got an NSMS8. Have you tried the tower defense origin yet? Yes, I have. Yeah, I have, yeah. I think we played it for a bit live, actually. That should balance it. There we go. Right, let's send you. Let's send the fleet in. Before they arrive, I wouldn't mind turning on. Focusing crystals. Pew 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 pew. No, the pew pew. We took a lot of damage there, but we did destroy 3 or 4 battleships, so that's good. What do we lose? 5 frigates. Why do the frigates die so easily? Theo, you realize you could propose that you alone get to choose the research options, or something like that if you wanted to. Sorry, we've got a quote from the CEO, the new CEO for life. Let me just read this out to you, ladies and gentlemen. I love democracy. I love the Republic. In order to ensure the security and continuing stability, the Republic will be reorganized into the first galactic empire for a safe and secure society. And galactic stimulation was mentioned, but I don't see. Administration was mentioned. Subdermal stimulation. There we go. I think there's lots of clapping and shouting going on. Huzzah, everyone's shouting. And then thunderous applause. Okay. What do we want here from physics? Plasma accelerators. The Emperor got in there first. And engineering, what do we want? What do we want? There's only 4 options. What do we want? What do we want? What's the plan, Stans? I'm seeing battleships was mentioned first and foremost. Everyone's basically saying nothing but battleships. We have terraforming at our disposal. No, we never researched that. Damn it. Excuse me. Men and guns are fine, but give me more battleships, shouts NSMS8. I've tried, but do you know how hard it is to type terrestrial sculpting in a hurry? Look, we're 11 months off. You just get that ready and cut and paste. And then before, as I even move towards it, you just start spamming terrestrial sculpting, and maybe we'll get there. Disband the Senate. We have no need for voting. In his first act with this new authority, the CEO has seen fit to disband the Senate. All voting is henceforth cancelled. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, you're disbanded in terms of your voting power.
Features augmented.
Yes. Theo, does that now mean when we have to do anything, you just pick? Is that or like you get the options and then you vote with one vote and then we see what the outcome is? Chat saying I hated the responsibility anyway. Can we blow up the CEO's head again? You can propose. So, you can propose to do it, and I would put that up as a vote. However, that's not voting. That is like to see if the plot gets through. There has to be enough public support for the plot to get through. Problem is, no one at the moment has renamed themselves to become the next CEO. So if you blow up Theo's head, I would then get that power. Just saying. I would act fairly and responsibly, ladies and gentlemen. You could trust me. Never mind, I'm happy with the current CEOs of NSMS8. My heir is Theodium Witch too. Oh, Lord. Well, looks like, yeah, it's too late, ladies and gentlemen. It's been named. You're done. You're basic.
New augments researched. Strap in.
What do we want in terms of technology? This isn't a vote, remember, so this one's still fine. I propose we collectivize the industry. Good proposal. Try that again. Can they get a name change? Can who get a name change? FTL inhibition, there it goes. The heir already got a name change. It's Theodium Witch. Theodium Witch the first is CO for life, and there's this other Theodium Witch, probably no relation, who's also in line. I wouldn't worry about it. It's fine.
We've got alien roamers on the grid. We found some solid tech in these scraps. We've got alien roamers on the grid.
How much are you spending on that? 15. I wonder if it still works if we disable it. All right, so if you disable your automation building, it still works. So now you don't pay for it, but you get the free stuff anyway. I love it when I win. Ladies and gentlemen, automation buildings are actually free. Are all the other leaders spoken for? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We got another technology here. It's on an exploit. It's a feature, goddammit. No, the heir will be Theodium Witch. Theo renamed it. They are now the heir. It's not busted. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. What are we picking? Railguns? Railguns it is. All right, physics research. I'll take the youngest leader not already spoken for to begin the Rebel Alliance against this tyranny. Self-aware colony ships, you got it. The youngest leader, give me a moment. We'll go through each leader one at a time. Well, I think it might have been Theodium Witch. The youngest leader is this, 99, 197, 82. The youngest leader is current, oh, that's spoken for, it's Moth. I think it might be Nio. Yes, this is the youngest leader. Ooh. Michael Castaldo. Here you are. You are currently, Michael, the market research coordinator. And we need one more technology choice. One more technology. Does crowdsourcing also work with bits in Twitch? So crowdsourcing is whoever just says it first. Terrestrial sculpting is not an option, unfortunately. Execute Michael. Ladies and gentlemen, the CEO has just chosen to execute Michael. So, neural weaving, there you go. Sorry, Michael, you've just been executed. In a stunning turn of events, the head of market research coordination just got executed. I don't even know what to say. 1 second, I need this bit. Dang it. He fell down the stairs and landed awkwardly. And Michael, you fell down the stairs and landed awkwardly. Can I be the new head of marketing research coordination? You're damn right you can. Let's do it. Can the CEO for life have an accident? Absolutely they can. For 1,000 bits, they just died. Yeah. Well, actually, no. It does have to go up for a vote. It does have to go up for a vote. But this is like a vote just to see if the popular support's behind it. And I'll add your 10% in as well. We're going to see if the plot succeeds. We get over 50% of the vote, the plot succeeded. And I'm adding your 10% in from the bits, don't worry. Can the CEO veto the execution? No, this is outside the remit of that. Theo just says, I had an accident. Mind you, where is Theodium history? Alright, Theo's just decided he's had an accident. Screw it. Alright. Grand parade for you. You died. We move on. There's going to be a new heir in a moment. Give it a second. You shouldn't have made it past 3 days as CEO. Chat voted yes as well, so it all works out fine. Steve is doing great as the president of Victory, by the way. Level 7. It's beautiful. Who's the new heir? Let's see. Oh, it's Khalid. No, it's not. It's Theodium Witch again. You have to get in there early if you want to be the next ruler, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to end this vote there because you already won. The ruling council is literally eating itself alive in the name of capitalism. It's so ridiculous. Yeah, I'm afraid it is, isn't it? Oh, Eek Babadook. Capitalism is fun, though, right? Is the game stable? Did they do any patches already? They've done 5 patches. Can I stage a coup d'etat and take power, killing both CEO and existing... Alright, let's put that up and see if it works. You do have to get a majority for that to work, though. Just have them both die in a boating accident. Yeah. They'll both die on the same space yacht. If this goes through, both Theodium Witch the second and Theodium Witch the third will be dying on a nice little space yacht. If the vote succeeds. It's a submersible accident. Yeah, they were traveling into the depths of a gas giant and somehow it just, the spaceship they're on just imploded. Very unfortunate, really. What can you do, though, you know? What can you do?
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
New technology choice needed. I requested if I die, it's against the Opus Dreadnought. So wait. You've gone in single-handedly to fight the Opus Dreadnought. So this is the year of 5 emperors for the nation, 5 CEOs. Basically, it might be. It might actually be. I see rare crystal manufacturing.
New augments research. Strap in.
And we've got a new society research technology. Physics research to pick. Put him on a single Corvette and throw him at it. Oh, good lord. Gravity sensors? No, I don't see gravity sensors. Starbase, no, Starbase hydroponics doesn't work. We still needed technology. Gravity snares, there it is. Currently the vote does look like it's going to succeed, so I'm just going to preemptively just get one Corvette out. Unfortunately, I can't put the air on it because the air is not ready for that. But I can send it out. Currently, Twitch is voting 86% that the coup succeeded, and YouTube is voting 77% that it succeeded as well. It looks like this coup might go through just a little bit. Just his ears, just his legs. You don't need those.
Time for some new chrome.
New engineering research. I think any votes for maximum death will succeed, says NSMSA. I mean, you're probably not wrong. How are ship classes being named? You can rename any of the ship classes you want, James. We currently have Teuton, Cataphract, Skylark, and the Dien Bien Phu, alongside the Trafalgar as our battleship. It's a shame no one thought to put the heir and current leader on different ships. That's true. Quantum missiles, there it is. The current CEO rules from Avignon. Is that a Pope reference, sir? Are you referencing the Pope? And there we are. Yes, the vote succeeded. Give it a moment.
Build job complete.
Eden as executive is Theodium Witch. Oh no. Oh no, it's happened. It's happened. Oh no, no. Montu, would a fresh subscription count for anything? Not in terms of what we're talking about at the moment, I'm afraid for. Food, what about food? Food is fine. Look. Don't worry about food. There's more important things like the succession to worry about. The second fleet is engaged in a uniquely hostile Opus warship in the Stellaris system. At first glance, this Opus Sentinel looks like just any other machine vessel, but its power readings, sheer mass, and power readings and sheer mass imply a far more formidable foe. Furthermore, we believe the vessel may be autonomous. The Opus Sentinel appears to be guarding something. However, it also shows signs of intense pain and discomfort as wild bursts of electromagnetic radiation arc frequently throughout its hull. Given such convulsive behavior, our tactical models cannot reliably predict the entity's next moves. Don't worry, I'm sure Theodium will get it. Oh, wait, the shields are gone, but it's still fighting. The shields may be down, but it's still fighting. It's inside range. Oh, it's dead. They all died. What just happened? What was that? What was that? Something weird just happened. Right, next technology. Doesn't the absolute rule count for the actual ruler? So to veto, you have to propose something, and you can only veto things that are motions to vote on. You can't veto like a renaming. A renaming or a claiming can't be vetoed, basically. So what your powers are, Eden, while we... antimatter power has been suggested. There we go. Let me explain your powers. So, normally, if someone proposes a vote, it purge the council or move the capital to MLM. I mean, the capital's just moved to MLM then, I suppose. Yep. So that's exactly how it works. So you proposed what would be a vote to move the capital to MLM or purge the council, and then therefore it just automatically passes. You understand? There we go. Which of those do you want to succeed in the vote, though, Eden? MLM, capital, or purging the council? Because you proposed it, so you get to choose. Yes. They're an FTL. Oh, well, unfortunately, the bulkhead exploded and they died, so... MLM becomes the capital. See, and that's exactly how it works. MLM is now the capital.
Time for some new chrome.
The new Imperial capital has been unveiled, and ladies and gentlemen, it is beautiful. beautiful. The old capital is nothing but a memory, a footnote. The ninth circle of call center of call transfer is it's a relic of a bygone age. You sure you'll die soon enough and you'll rule it? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe the people love Eden Executives rule. Why don't you do something for the people? Stellar Expansion, you got it. Ghosty NSMS8, you got in there. Anchor Sector needs a governor. That's true. Let's give them a governor. This one will do.
New augments research. Strap in. Council agendas.
How's this doing now? 15% resources from jobs and 5% research speed because of all the dying. Like, I'm profiting from the dying here, so I'm happy it's happening. Sure, one free sniff of Zeroni for everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, the CEO for Life has granted a new perk for working for our lovely corporation. We're not a corporation. It's technically a corporation, I suppose. Imperial chipset, whatever. Ripper autocannons. Ugh. You all get one free sniff of Zro. Enjoy. Okay, this looks okay. I don't trust this Drow stuff. Our benevolent CEO should ban its extraction until it's more clearly understood. Oh, Lord. Empire Corporation, what's the difference, really? The hallmarkings of a true CEO. Da 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 dum. Ba, ba, ba. What resources are we missing? We're a little low on food, and actually, no, consumer goods. I've kind of fixed that one, and we're selling the Zrow. We are getting rid of the Zrow one little bit at a time here. So we're doing a good job of kind of offloading it. Can we change citizenship to the most expensive option? So Theo's now proposed we change citizenship to the most expensive option. But don't forget, Theo. Yeah, the living standards, yeah. Don't forget, you've given the power to Eden. So Eden, would you like us to change... you did... Yes, no. But don't forget, Eden gets to vote on it. So you proposed it, Eden gets to vote. Eden, you get the one vote. Do we change citizenship standards to the most expensive option or not? That for us would be going up to... well, technically it'd be chemical bliss. Eden, are we becoming chemical bliss? Or not? Hell yeah, Zroni for everyone. Oh, sweet mother of God. Ladies and gentlemen, the bliss is here. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. You can thank a combination of... This was proposed by the executive assistant and passed by the CEO for life. You've now got Zrov for days. Everyone, quick, get into the Winchesters. Thunderous applause. Oh, my lord. In honor of our most venerable fallen CEO, I demand our first class of battleships renamed Theodium Witch.
Upgrades incoming.
Sure. Oh my god, our economy's on fire. Long live Eden Executive and Theodium Witch. Oh, you shouldn't be happy, chat. You should be the opposite of happy. Stop being so goddamn happy. Right, I guess we can add one to the fleet as well. Now I need to figure out how to fix this economy. Bear with me, chat. I'm going to be a moment. The force says, oh, Lord Montu, I think our economy's collapsing. You don't bloody say. You don't bloody say. Somebody pick one of these options. Yeah. Yeah. Give me a minute. I can fix this. Doctrine support vessels came in first from YouTube. There we go. So let me see if I understand this correctly. We started as amnesiac warriors with a beautiful democracy, and this has degenerated into a throny adult empire that has seen nothing but chaos since the last vestige of liberty was removed. I mean, that's a fair assessment of what's happened, Michael Castaldo. But don't forget, you are the market research coordinator, so tell me, how's the market reacting to these new volatile forces out there? Oh, God. Okay, I can fix this. I can fix this. It's the consumer goods that are the problem. Within consumption, our issue lies. Bear with me, chat. I shall fix it. Okay, we're good there. Let me just... Okay, okay.
Time for some new chrome.
Just hang on a second. I can fix it. I can fix it. We need a new tech choice. We need a new tech choice. Man, I would have never expected the turn of my glorious empire into legalized crackheads would crash the economy. Not legalized, mandated. Mandated, Zroni heads. Edon, let's make our economy civilian industry for all this road distribution. No. No, don't do this to me. I mean, yeah, okay. Micro singularity enhancements. There, we got it. Oh, no, sorry. You two came in first with 0 point power. I apologize. Then we need one over from here. Engineering. So, Eden, you have a choice. The proposal has been made. Should the economy change to civilian industry or stay on its current mixed distribution? Nano separator. There's an S missing. A Kihane. That means Stormfire autocannons gets it. Okay. Trade is going to run out soon. Eden. Eden. Eden, we require your vote. Eden. My Lord CEO for life, what do you choose? At this point, I'm going to see our navy's been the cornerstone of civilization. I cannot betray our admirals. Mixed stays. Oh, okay. In that case, then I'm selling the alloys and more energy and more minerals. And look, I've almost fixed the problem. We're working on it. We're working on it. Just give me a moment, for pity's sake. So that means we're using our fleet rate. What do you mean we're using our fleet? Whoa, 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 whoa. Somebody's preparing to declare war on us. The Darhesh Interplanetary Coalition, which is these folks. 526 versus our 353. They do have the bigger fleet. Not good. I should probably put armies on every world. Yeah, I'm going to do that now. What are all these things we've got? Oh, good lord. Create template. Let's see what I can do. We're going to get utility augments added. And then I'm going to add in universal augmentations. We're just going to throw the biomodding trait in. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
New job in the situation log.
Okay, right. And then, yes, I do need to add some more spacey-wacy, timey-wimey. Eden says preposterous. You're right. Prepare a preemptive strike right now. But after the first battleships have been provided by the Navy, we do have a battleship, I think. Yes, we do have our very first battleship. Should we go and take a look at the new battleship? There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The first battleship of many. There it is. Right, so on the homeworld, we are recruiting armies. On the capital, we're recruiting armies, of course. We don't want the capital to fall. That would be bad. Excellent. The economy is technically alive. Stable, I suppose, from a certain point of view. We're good. We're good. 10 damage. Yeah, our crackhead soldiers are really very good. 5 to 10 damage apiece. They, Should we conduct the fleet maneuvers, Eden? What's the time until we can get rid of chemical bliss? At least 10 years. You'd have to propose it as well. Oh no! We can actually get rid of it straight away because I modified the species. Because this is a new subspecies, I modified it. So yes, technically we can change it straight away. You would have to propose it though. Yes, definitely we're carrying out the maneuvers. Alrighty. Where is the maneuver? Oh, over there. Right next to the enemy. Of course it is. How could I be so stupid? These armies are better work. I'm going to throw in a couple of fortresses, I think. Okay, we're running out of amenities in the old capital, but that's not my problem. The Center for MLM Research is doing good work. Good work.
Patch complete. Planetary features augmented.
What's our diplomatic stance right now? It is isolationist. Would you like to change to supremacist by any chance?
We've constructed something game-changing.
Woodmansey died. Are you still a member of the council, Moth? Yes, yes you are. You're still the head of marketing. 88, you should last a while. Not like the CEOs, which just keep dying a lot. You know what, let's turn intergenerational knowledge on. To boost the skill level gain there. Sounds pretty good. Supremacist it is. Yeah, all this looks good otherwise. Why not? And let's go conduct these maneuvers then, I suppose. Oh, this is the Night Circle of Hell. Oh, yeah, let's do an autopsy. If we get rid of it, we owe it to our people that we do, right? Okay, so, and there's the war that we knew was coming. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at war. I guess we could claim some systems. Might as well claim the capital for lols. And we'll go to humiliate them. Proving our supremacy once and for all. That still hasn't cancelled the fleet maneuvers, ironically. So we're going to go do some fleet maneuvers, then show them who's boss. With, you know, fleet maneuvers. What are we running out of? Food again? Oh, good lord. Right. How is everything doing? The Center for MLM Research is getting more of those. We could do with some more food jobs there. This is looking mostly good, though.
Trace complete. We got him.
Okay, we're doing our fleet maneuvers. They're bringing in a fleet of only 10k. As long as there's not a backup fleet behind that, we should be good. We should be very A-okay with that. As long as... I'm not sure we'll complete our fleet maneuvers in time, though. My lord, please give me real food. The pills aren't kicking hard enough anymore. Just take more joy. You'll be fine. My Lord CEO, Eden Executive, can we get slaves? I hate to do the working stuff. Hold on, why is there a planet called Washing Machine? It says washing. Because it's the Washing Machine Salesman Training Bureau. That's what that planet actually is. Right, we need new technology choice. New tech choice. Ignore the fact our economy is in ruins. That is entirely because we are Chemical Bliss has voted for. That's also why everything sucks.
Another firewall cracked.
Oh, they're going straight for our relic world? Those sons of bitches. I'm gonna eviscerate them. I'm gonna tear them apart. Right, what was the first one we got? I think I saw adapted bureaucracy first. No, it was galactic administration from the tube. Right, prepare for battle. Let's turn on focusing crystals and reactive armor alongside the fuel boost. They think it's all over. Let's see how our brand new battleship does in combat, eh? They think it's all over. And it is now. Wow, that was frighteningly fast. I don't even think we killed anything. Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty confident we didn't. 10 frigates. Oh, okay, fair. We did kill 10 frigates. That's something. Oh, now they brought 5k down south. Well, that's deeply annoying. I'm gonna have to play whack-a-mole for a bit. Another overwhelming victory, but that's to be expected of our glorious navy, says the CEO for life. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Have you heard about the victory? The great victory? If you want to hear more...
Spaceport breach detected. We're under siege.
Oh, this is a bad one to lose. There's a lot of mineral output there.
Spaceport offline.
And there it goes. It's dead. It's dead, Jim. This is an outrage. 12% attrition, 6% from space battles. Okay, this is fine. Have they voted on our proposal yet? Oh, they must have passed it already. Oops. I'm thinking we should probably go with skirmish for that extra sublight speed. Get there just a little bit faster. Are we still high? Yes. Broadcast only about our glorious victories for the next year. Eden, do you agree to this broadcasting about yet another fabulous idea? You deserve a seat on my council. Okay, let's give which what are you? Oh no, if we put you on the council, I'll no, I can't. I actually don't have any spots for you, I'm afraid. Wait, no, I do. We'll have to get rid of the president, though. But oh no. But Theodium Witch sucks so bad compared to this one. No, please, Eden, don't do it. Do we have to get rid of Steve as president for victory? We could not do that. We could just not do that. I want my seat, shouts Theodium Witch. I believe that would be counterproductive to the war, says Eden Executive. Whoa. Theodium Witch is proposing that they get their seat. Eden, are you accepting this proposal to the council? To the CEO. The CEO giving this the rubber stamp of approval. Theo is asking for it. Is the CEO going to say no? No seat, sadly. I'm sorry, Theo. Due to the powers that the previous Theo gave themselves as CEO for life, the CEO has said no, and therefore that vote is binding, I'm afraid. Hydrate, thank you very much. I'll get my glass of wine. I mean, water. I will instead allow all of Theodium's proposals to pass as long as they don't interfere with the council or my powers. Okay. Okay. Max Effect says, make me a governor, he can't take my seat. No, he can't because you're a scientist, and Theodium is not a scientist.
Time for a trace.
A whatchamacallit. A thingamabob. Does anyone want to propose this non-Zro stuff? Because... it's a lot, isn't it? Oh, are they back again? Oh, god damn it. My goddamn back again. The High Hesukar. Yeah, that sounds about right. Bloody High Hesukar.
These contacts aren't your standard users.
We kind of need a second fleet, but our economy's in tatters, so I can't make one right now. But yes. I love Zro. Why would we get rid of it? I've never met a person who's tried Zro and stopped, says Max Effect. If you like this stream, you get the Galatron and Montu won't. That's an idea. Just gonna spend 3,000 on some coins. And we're gonna open a reliquary. 2,000 alloys! Holy crap, the Galatron provided. Ladies and gentlemen, when our need was greatest, the Galatron stood up and said no. No more. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good conversion. I don't mind that conversion. Montu is gambling. He is truly in dire straits. Why is our economy not good? We have all this throw. I don't see why it wouldn't work, says 4. The CEO wills it. Deus Vault.
Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station.
They've only got 54 armies. They think they can take our world with 54 bloody armies. Are these people insane? Yeah, they're literally insane. I mean, our soldiers are... Look at this. Our defense armies do 10 to 20 damage with 300% additional damage modifier. Far out. It's ridiculous. We should buy more reliquaries with our energy. Yes, yes, Theodium. Remind me at 228204, we need to buy another reliquary. And we need to pick a new research option. Well, our economy is great. Our empire color is red, so red numbers have to be good. Hey, gentlemen, shout about a new research option. Where even are we? Oh, yeah, there we are. There we are. There's us.
These contacts aren't your standard users.
Exotic... Wait, storm dampening generators, you son of a bitch. You people. Make me sad. Maybe we can just push on all the way to the capital from here. I mean, if they stay stuck over in the north, we should be kind of good, right? Given our garrison just keeps going up and up and up and up and up. Red is the fastest color. Yes, it means the economy goes faster. No more crowdsourcing unless Eden vetoes me. No, crowdsourcing is a crucial part of our empire. I cannot allow our foundations to be eroded. Shut the fuck up. Yes, sorry, Eden is a constitutional purist, didn't you know? CEO for Life, Eden Executive 1 is a constitutional purist, of course. Giuseppe Valerini has died while commanding forces. That's a shame. Let's hire a new one.
These contacts aren't your standard users. Agenda available. They sure like to keep up appearances. These contacts aren't your standard users.
Right, give me another engineering research option. Is the crowdsourcing why we get to choose which techs he uses? Yes, that is exactly why. Where's my goddamn space coat? Says Moth. Have you looked in like a little bag somewhere in your sock drawer? I don't know. Have you tried, check your shoe? I don't know. Can I be an admiral of a fleet? Yeah, sure. Darth Sasquatch, you have the second fleet. Oh, we gotta go the other way.
We're under siege.
What? We're under siege? No, we're not. What do we pick anyway? Suspended materials? I don't see suspended materials. Stormbreaker coating. Yeah, you got it. Oh, we're running low on consumer goods again. Of course we are. Just give it a minute.
New council agendas on deck.
Oh, what are we running out of now? Quick, let's go take a look. Is it alloys? Oh god, it's alloys, right. Give me a moment.
Unfriendly traffic en route.
To be fair, we have made it all the way into their capital here. With basically no kind of problems. I'm going to combine these two fleets and send them there. What are we shooting at? I don't know, but whatever it is, it's dead.
Time for some new chrome.
Okay, yes. Otherwise, this mostly looks fine. It's the research option. No, none. Okay. Fine, fine. Oh god, there's so many things. Can I marry? Yes, you are. I'm all for feeding the relic chip. Support. What does that mean? What? Wait. We need to unpack this for a minute. Wait. Theodium says, I'm all for feeding the relic chip and support. Does that mean that's a proposal for assassination? Yes. Okay. They do want to kill. And then after that, Eden is about to get rid of the... We're going to do it on the stack, one at a time, okay? Did Eden just trip over a brick? Just a quick poll on that. And remember, if you want to become the next heir and become the leader... All you have to do is get in there to rename the next heir first after the heir dies. Only when the heir actually exists will I now allow anyone to name it. So don't send it in early. Only when the heir actually shows up on your screen are you allowed to rename them. And it's not immediately when the ruler dies. It's about a month or two later. So you do have to wait a little bit. Yeah, currently, if you don't kill Eden, Eden is about to repeal the Zro. So you're not going to get the Zro. Well, I'll not lie, says Eden Executive. I lived for longer than I expected. I guess everyone loves being a crackhead. Hey, if you can't beat them, join them. Currently, Twitch is voting no on did Eden just trip over a brick? But YouTube is voting yes with 70 votes. So there's that. It was, yes, but it wasn't a brick. It was his pet marmot. How many dead factions are down? So in terms of leaders, we've had 4 leader deaths so far. We had Theodium Witch 1, 2, and 3 alongside Woodmansey the First all died. The closer an empire is to its death, the crazier its law. We're not close to our death. We're close to absolute victory. You've gotten confused. Herald shouts, kill him. Kill him now. We'll add that in as well. Just a little bit longer. At the moment, it's going to pass. Eden will be dying. Twitch is just voting no, but YouTube is voting yes with 60 to 38. I'm seeing long-range mineral scanners. Oh, we should get more armies. Holy crap, their empire's like split in half.
Spaceport breach detected. We're under siege. Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station.
Eden tripped over a brick. Also, maybe now we should have cutthroat politics. I think that might be reasonable. But does that mean we reform out of Philosopher King? I think maybe we do. Eden, you just died, by the way. Sorry. How much lobby do you need to make it a no? Eden, I'd recommend, because I've already closed the vote, that you put it in after. Eden should be allowed to lobby. All right, okay. How much do you need to lobby to make it a no? Give me a second. I will work it out. Give me a second. There's 30 votes there. 20 votes there. 60 votes there. I think it would be 2,000 bits to make it a no overall, because you'd have to boost the no on Twitch up. Oh, no, I haven't included Neil's. Cool, fine, it's fine then. How are we mourning? All right, yeah. Let the masses mourn a fitting send-off. All hail Theo for life, Theodium Witch the Fourth. There is no executive yet. So what we're gonna do now is this is not a vote in the Senate. This is just like a, is this what we actually are? Are we really cutthroat politics now and not Philosopher King? That's what we have to ask ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone only mourn the Zroni. I won't support anything that takes away our throw. I wouldn't know I'm dead, says Eden Executive. Well, fair enough. Can we be Zro politics? Okay, we now have a new era. If anyone wants to name themselves, now is the time. You just have to send in some bits or a super chat and you can name yourself. New era, Theodium Witch the Fifth. Theodium got in there first, I'm afraid. Oh, Eden, literally seconds behind. Seconds behind. You can be someone on the council if you want. Yeah, you can be the senior marketing influencer position if you'd like. No more Zro. We must return to our roots. Holy crap! Theodium has just in her first act with this new authority, the new CEO for life has just decreed that we return to our roots. What does that mean for species rights? Oh wait, why can't I? Oh, it's not letting me for a year, so I don't know why it changed. It was letting me earlier. Which one do you want us to have, though, Theodium? Change your fleet to be cloaking ships only. We don't have any cloaking ships. We literally don't have the cloaking technology. The crowdsourcing has never thought to actually work out how cloaking works. If you could read that fast enough. Just in case you could.
We've got alien roamers on the grid.
And there we go. Oh, disruptors only then. We need a Zero uprising to replace this anti-Zero regime.
We've got alien roamers on the grid.
And we are cutthroat politics. That is now official. Let's lock that in. Let's see, where is it? There it is. That will have an effect on the council. That a marketing stays. President Victory stays. Do we want to have the senior influencing marketer or the marketing liaison? What's it called? What would you call a marketing liaison with the public? God damn it! What would you call a marketing liaison with the public? Eat the new leader, says Moth. Sweet Jesus. We'll sort the Zero uprising out in a moment, Max Infect. Public relations marketer. We already have the marketing research coordinator. Yes, let's get the public. So I need to ask Theodium, are we going with the prime speaker option or are we going with the senior marketing influencer position? That would be called the public relations marketer. And Theo, that one's entirely on you. Plus, what do you say? Public relations prime speaker. Yes, okay, cool. Let's rename that then. Public relations marketer. I think manager. I'm going to go with manager there. I think that makes more sense. Public relations manager. BEA beautiful. Alrighty. Let's grab in the market research coordinator. Excellent. And let's fill it up. Right. Moth needs to go in. Max Infect needs to go in. Steve comes back. And Eating Executive, there you are on the council. Currently, YouTube's voting yes, but it's only 56 to 44, 45%, 47%, 53 to 47 to have an uprising, whereas Twitch is voting no, but there's only 8 votes on Twitch. If this vote goes through, both the CEO for life and the executive assistant are going to be, and we're going to have a new leader, a strong leader that won't take away your Zro.
Attempting brute force.
Just so we're all clear. Oh god, there's a Voidworm plague. Oh, we're so screwed. Oh, we are so screwed. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, God. Neil Lindgren says, no, we're not toppling the anti-Zro regime. Okay, that actually means YouTube's now voting no, and so is Twitch. Sweet mother of God. Can we add our constitution? Can we add to our constitution an inalienable right to Zro? Ask Theodium to put that one in there for you, folks, and maybe you'll get it. Pro Zro for life, says Herald. Oh, no. I'm not sure it's going to make it. Oh, God, we're running out of energy. Right, let's fix that. I'm running out of consumer goods again. Of course we are.
Time for some new chrome.
I need a new choice. Cross-model standardization could be quite good. Okay. Topple. We have to use topple in every sentence now. Armor hardening has toppled any other option, and it looks like the toppling will not be happening. Both Twitch and YouTube seem to be overall in agreement, even with Herald lobbying for yes. Neil is lobbying for no toppling. Good lord, getting those words out can be a real mouthful sometimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can count to 5. I'm very smart. Oh, and now you've banned it, Max Infect. My God. I am almost out of wine, though. What kind of uprising does not opple someone?
Attempting brute force
Wouldn't
entry
know.
on an enemy station.
Wouldn't know. I think we'll move across, and then we'll be able to deal with it. Yeah, you do that. Give me a new commander. Be resilient, I suppose.
On-site invasion initiated.
Oh, and we've got the Blade of the Huntress. We've got the Blade of the Huntress. Okay, I'm turning that on. Ding! I'm going to blade the crap out of this.
On-site invasion initiated. Let's get it.
Overall, we're basically doing fine. And that will end the vote with a no overall. The government has not been toppled. We're almost at year 85. I didn't see, Theo, I didn't see which species rights you'd like to have in terms of living standard. We can do an academic privilege, social welfare, or decent conditions. I need to consult with my past incarnations. Turn on the relic chip. Sorry, I've already turned on the Blade of the Huntress. I will do that momentarily. I sorry. That's a me issue. My bad. Oops. Also, open a reliquary. Yes, it is reliquary o'clock. Let's see if I can do it. Do you think it's possible, chat? Oh, I don't have enough. I don't have enough cash or coins. We're slightly poor. I might be slightly impoverished. And it's too expensive to buy enough energy credits. I can't afford it right now. I can't afford it. Okay. Academic privilege. Okay, we're going to go to academic privilege. That's still going to have some issues, but not as many. It's fine. I can live with that. We just need to win this goddamn Forsaken war.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
We're about to invade their capital. As soon as we get through that, we should be good to go. All right, what we want? What's the plan? We should prevent this insidious substance from getting another chance to burrow itself into our proud society. I suggest we rid ourselves of it once and for all and dump the entire Rose stockpile onto the market to fund more reliquaries. I see gene banks, but we don't... Oh, gene banks came through. Yeah, that came through first. Okay, and what are we taking here from the physics of the world? You will do space math, not meth, shouts Akihane. Yeah. Stellaris 4.0 is pretty good without mods. 21k alloys a month. Yeah, that kind of nonsense is going to have a phase disruptors, I see. No, improved reactor booster came through first. And we need to have a new civic. What we want. What's the plan, chat? So we're dumping our entire stockpile. And how much are we selling a month? I need to sell just enough to keep it basically on 0, I think. There we go. I'll sell 2 a month.
Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station.
That should do it for us. Just about. Are we ready to change our rights? Not quite yet. How long is it? A few days. Ladies and gentlemen, on the 26th of the 5th month of 2285, Yulzro got taken away, and anyone that was a scientist got extra privileges. Don't ask me how it happened, it just did. Let's see how that works out at the end of the month for us. Okay, this I can work with. This I can definitely work with.
Mixing it up with a hostile fleet. Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Right, we've taken that one. Let's go and just take all the rest of their crap. Or we go over here. That's not even colonized yet. Well, crap. Okay. Oh, this one. 3.9k. I wouldn't mind having that. Can't afford it. Alright. We are now masterful crafters, proclaims the leader. All praise the CEO. We are masterful crafters. That's actually going to help a bit, you know, I think. Yeah, that actually helps a bit. Oh, we need to... Head of marketing, president for victory, public relations manager, and marketing research coordinator. There we go. Moth, Maxim Fett, Eden, Steve. The enemy going to be our lives? I don't know. Too late. Yeah, all the Zro's gone. It's gone. There's no more Zro. It's all gone. You don't have any. You should just be happy with your lack of it. Okay, what are we doing here, chat? What's the plan?
We're under siege.
Black cannons. Okay. And physics research. Maxim Fett says I can't even feel without it. The other races are slaves. Vote for slaves. Herald is proposing other races be slaves. We can do that. That would be possible. Market analysis algorithms. Gotcha. No, astral harvesting. That came through first. Theo, are all other races slaves? Is that our default right for other races? I mean, currently it's set to that, but are you going to continue with that? And if so, you can choose a type of slavery. If you'd like to, I suppose. Non-high Hesuka, great. And what type of slavery would you prefer of our slaves? Livestock, okay. We're going to meet them in the air. There we are, we got them.
Force entry on an enemy station. Time for some new chrome. Mixing it up with a hostile fleet.
Oh, they've jumped in another fleet to fight us. That fleet should die. Yep, we got them. And we're back to the same place again. Pick an option. Pick an option. Improved structural integrity. There it is. That's so useless. We have 0 defense platforms. What do we pick after that? I will not lie. Rule under Woodmansey was somewhat more stable, but I love the chaos. All praise our overlord Theodium Witch. Yes. Auxiliary fire control. No, you're missing out the hyphen in auxiliary fire control. That means improved deflectors takes it. Why won't they die? Good, they're dead. How have they not surrendered yet? We occupy a brace of their worlds, and yet still they resist us. It's despicable, if you ask me. Utterly impoverished, yet still they maintain their arrogant edge. Now, I, for one, won't sit still for it. Do you think they regret declaring war on us? I hope they do. I'm not even sure they have the right emotional capacity for regret. They are aliens after all. Let's not forget. Right, what do you want? Cross-model standardization. I could love that. I could love that.
On-site invasion initiated. Let's get it.
Algate Insight? Yes, so it is. What do we want? Particle Lances? What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? We need to finish this war to fight the Opus. Yes, we do. But I'm making plenty of alloys now. We're kind of good. Auxiliary fire control, you got it. And then what do we want here from our society? What do we want? What do we want? What do you want? What do you want?
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Terrestrial sculpting is not available. Gene tailoring is. We need to go back to physics already because we've completed it. Next time, Eden, you'll get it. You will get them next time. Advanced detection algorithms. Okay. NSMS8, you got it.
Someone's trying to connect.
Are we good? Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, they want peace. Oh, no. That sucks for them.
Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station. Time for some new chrome.
Spelling mistake, spelling mistake. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was the spelling? Oh, it was advanced. It was advanced. Miniature containment fields wins the day then. That is a good point. And we need an engineering choice.
Fleet augmented.
They realized that, yeah, they attacked an enemy that was like a bunch of like high people. And suddenly, super solid materials, there it is. And suddenly, they cleaned up their act right in the middle of it. Wait, what? We lost our fleet. At this point, I am going to offer them status quo because I don't want to lose everything. Yep, that sounds good to me. Just going to offer a little quick status quo. So we just lost half of our fleet when I wasn't looking. And we've taken their homeworld. This is evisceration. Look at this. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful to me. Can't you see? We've solved every problem ever. What the hell? Crime is intolerable. Right, we can fix that. Replace the hollow theaters with luxury residences, because hollow theaters suck sweet hairy balls. I'm gonna make. Can you propose that we set population controls on for these slaves? No? Okay. I can fix this. Theodium is going to be in charge, and Theodium knows what to do, maybe. It's fine. Economically, okay, let's resettle some people. Right, this is something. We're getting somewhere. Oh god, there's just so many worlds. With so much crime. The odium. This is not perfect. Oh god, look at the food we're making. Right, I'm just going to cancel all the trades, except we need to keep this road trade up, don't we? We do need to keep this road trade up. Population controls, thank you. Default rights, population controls enabled. Population controls enabled. Population controls enabled. Cool. That should prevent the evil ones from growing. I mean, only we grow, I think. Oh no. No, that doesn't do what I thought it would do. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. I feel like Theodium has been charged too long. Can we murder them now? Yeah, absolutely. Propose it. Propose a murder scheme. Pitch it to the group, and we'll vote on it.
Our station is in the crosshairs. Mining station zeroed.
Oh, is that the void? Oh, we hit voidworms. That's why our fleet died, because there was 40k worth of bloody voidworms killing us.
Mining
Oh, good
station
god.
zeroed.
Oh, good god. I'm not sure how to deal with that. Let's see what we've got in terms of... Nope, we don't have X slots yet. Okay. 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 Yep. Okay. Let's just build more battleships. I remember that Theodium is also the air. You need to kill them both. Oh, yes, that's true. I think the precedent has been set. 100 bits or $10, and you can do like a attempt to do a full coup of the government. A full coup, which may involve changing some civics if people... Well, it may involve some fun civic changes if the people vote yes on it. Let's just put it like that. Do we get any planets? Are there all the planets here? Really? Oh, yeah, there's some planets over there as well. Right, yes.
Build job complete.
Let's grab a little zoo. Can't go wrong with a little zoo.
Friendly traffic en route.
And we'll throw in 100 of our own civilians. Perfect, that's fixed stability there. We've got okay stability here. 25% is a problem. I do need to deal with this. We are making too much food, though. Okay, wow. I think I might need to take a little bio break in a minute.
Mining station zeroed. Agenda available.
Just this has been a real. Theodium says coup d'etat myself. We still have to vote on it. Theo says who would be the new Eden asks who would be the new ruler. And the answer is Theodium says me, and that is true. That is literally how our system currently works. Yes, that's where we've ended up. We really have speedrun like uber fascism very quickly, haven't we, chat? Very damn quickly.
New augments research. Strap in. Mining station.
Okay, the voidworms are flying around killing our mining stations. That's fine, I guess.
Our station is in the crosshairs.
Ooh, what do we want for engineering research? Do we need to eat the aliens? The current ones taste like old molten flesh. Can we ones that taste better? Can we eat ones that taste better? I mean, okay. I'm okay with changing one Theodium for the next. We still have crowdsourcing. Yes, we do. Kinetic battery came in from Sari. And Krishna. Too late, Edian. Krishnath and Barry got it. You goddamn got it.
These contacts aren't your standard users.
I found they taste like kombucha. Is that because they're old, isn't it? It is, isn't it? Okay. Let's put it all in. This. Why haven't I done this before? Because I'm an idiot. This is going to help so much. 700 amenities on every world. A bunch of other bonuses. Yes. Yes, I should have turned all of those on a long time ago. We're making 1,000 research, but only 300 society. I don't know how to feel about that. Honestly, I really don't know how to feel.
Our station is in the crosshairs. We've got alien roamers on the grid. Mining station zeroed.
I think it's a bug. They still have the crystal mine building in the game.
Research station.
Are we really running out of energy credits that fast? Good God.
Tagged. Time for a trace. Mining station zeroed.
Right, well, the first fleet kind of sucks at this point. Luckily, the second fleet is starting to look a bit better.
Our station is in the crosshairs.
But we do need to make more alloys, build more ships, just so we can actually face this oncoming threat of voidworms. I don't think anyone in the galaxy is ready for the voidworms, to be honest. Like, I don't believe it. If anyone says in this galaxy they're ready for the voidworms, I call bull. I call bull real hard.
Fleet augmented. Unfriendly traffic en route.
Oh yeah, no one actually working here. I forgot about that, damn it. Banana is ready for the voidworm, says Xenophilic Banana. Good. Who's the governor of Brightpool right now? What the hell is Brightpool? We have a Brightpool? We did choose the 2 times voidworms. Yes, this was actually mandated by the people. Never forget that. We voted for this. We wanted it.
Unfriendly traffic en route.
56,000! Okay. Give me another... It's the captured capital. The captured... Oh, that's called Hershey. It's in Brightpool. Theodium is currently the governor of Hershey at the moment, Eden. That is the Theodium, you know, the heir. The Theodium number 2. Theo the 2nd. Well, actually, in this case, that'd be Theo the 5th. Sorry. Because if we look at our relics, we do have... Wait, what? Why is the ruler chip set to nothing? We've had a load die. What the hell? Are you serious? Is this bugged again? Oh, for the love of God. Right, so the ruler chip is useless. It's reset to 0, I think, because we activated another relic. But that's just such bogus. Also, we got soil remediation.
Our station is in the crosshairs.
Can we take voidworm immunity?
Mining station zeroed.
Search for a cure.
We've
Let's
got
do
alien
it.
roamers on the grid.
Let's search for a cure. It's like a skewer, but with a Q.
Spaceport breach detected. We're under siege.
I'm going to move the fleets to Varna, where they can hopefully hide. Not only are they going to hide, they're going to hide all the way out here.
Our station is in the crosshairs.
This looks reasonable and secure. What is a good build for MP with new biological ascension? Lots of things. Oh, Galatron time.
Station zeroed.
Yeah, I can probably afford that actually. Pick a technology before we do that. Pick a tech before we do that. Whirlwind missiles. There we go. There we go. By the way, Monty, the vote passed. So the current Theodium needs to die. Oh, yes, it did. Yes, it did. That's a good point. Ladies and gentlemen, Theodium has died and been replaced with a new Theodium. You need to get your renaming in as soon as the new heir comes. Okay? And there's no new heir right now. So if you get it in too soon, if I see it, the rename, before the heir exists, it don't count. If you want to get that rename in. YouTube, you can try and rename as well. Then you be the new ruler if the current ruler dies. Before we get to that stage, though, I'm going to tease you all for a bit. Are we... Yeah, we're getting 5% ship's weapons damage. Okay.
Our station is in the crosshairs.
This seems good. Oh, we have a new heir. Praise be Theodium Witch the 6th, the next heir. Theo, how did you... Did no one else bother? Did no one else bother? Ah, well, here we go. Here we are. We're back again. Oh, I know why it went away, because we reformed the government. As soon as you reform the government, it resets the relic, which is so stupid. He posted that before the airdrop for me, says Eden. I do not want to be ruler. The fluctuation is too high, says Harold. Have to give poor Theo something. Ooh. Ooh. They're eating our livestock. How could they?
Our station is in the crosshairs. Mining stations.
Stellaris tip, you need to super chat to get a name in. That's true. Okay, a significant data leak has occurred. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, the President for Victory, basically our Minister of Defense, Steve, has accidentally leaked crucial information on like he was on this app on his phone where he was like signaling somebody, and he accidentally leaked details on schematics, neural interface experiments, proof of surveillance of several prominent figures in opposition. Yeah, it's awkward. It's awkward. Is Steve dismissed or what? Steve was the rename of my name before I installed myself in the lineage of Woodmansey. That's true, Theodium. That is true. Steve must be removed. Well, we have to ask Theodium what's happening. Theodium. Execute Steve, says Harold. Theodium, do you agree on the execute Steve agenda? Execute order 69, Theodium says, off with his head. Steve has been held accountable. Steve is a level 6 admiral. Steve is gone. In Steve's place, we have this fella, I guess. Okay, where are we being bombarded? Is it anywhere I care about? No, that planet doesn't really actually matter. Yeah, we're fine. We're A-okay. Dark Sasquatch says, can I take his place? Sure. You just have to do a rename. Anyone can take the place. What we picking? What we picking here? What we picking? Steve had his password set to password. Yes, he did. Shields has been shouted. Shields it is. I'm sad to announce that due to the high crime rate on Hershey, our Grand Ruler Theodium Witch and his heir Theodium Witch were killed in an ambush on his transport. As the current governor of our capital, are you actually? Yes, you are eating executive. I only see fit that I take up the mantle of CEO to keep this empire stable. Long live the empire. Right, let's put it up. Starting the poll. And I'm going to get a quick bio break momentarily. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back. I'm back. Has it passed? Is it passing? Oh my goodness me, it's so close. Twitch is currently voting no. Theodium Witch did not survive. YouTube's voting yes, they did. Darth Sasquatch shouts, long live the Theodium Witch dynasty. Eden shouts, I will lift the export of all our Zro, so you know who to vote for. Theodium says, I will restore democracy. There's a lot of... Theodium's now a champion of the people. Principled champion of the people, cyborg Imperial ruler. Yeah, isn't that something? It's all true. You can trust Theodium on that.
New augments research. Strap in.
Who's voting yes? Please don't do that, says Freehold Freehold. Down with the Witch Dynasty. The Witch Dynasty have died in some really unfortunate accident with bricks involved all sorts. Right, what are we picking here? Yes, we can go back to a democracy. This rule is chaos. We need some managed diplomacy. Managed diplomacy, I don't see that one. Ooh, this new glass of wine isn't very nice. I don't like it, chat. I don't like it at all.
Station is in the crosshairs. Mining station 0.
I'm seeing Doctrine Interstellar Logistics, but actually no, I saw Ceramo Metal Infrastructure first, I'm afraid. Should we expand the council? Let's expand the council. Let's also get another battleship. And ladies and gentlemen, did they survive? The answer is no.
We've got alien roamers on the grid. We've got alien roamers on the grid.
Which now means that... So Eden Executive has proclaimed himself the new ruler, but, ladies and gentlemen, is there anyone else that is also proclaiming themselves the new ruler in chat? You send in a super chat or some bits for a rename, and I will allow a new proclaimed ruler, and then we can have a vote to see who wins the civil war. Oh, there's a second secondment. So are you, sorry, NSMS8, are you saying you're the new ruler as well? Or you're saying, oh, NSMS8 ascends as the new ruler. Gotcha, gotcha. So far we have Eden Executive. NSMS8. Is there no other? I'll leave it open for a little tiny moment longer. Eden says, I promise I will lead the Empire away from this tumultuous present and we will embrace the roots of the past. Darth Sasquatch as well? And also that Brit Jack HD is throwing their name in as well. There we are. We have our 4, ladies and gentlemen. We have our 4. Who wins the Civil War? Only you will decide. Because basically the voting will count for like how much support they get in our civilization. I'm going to leave this vote open for about 5 minutes. And we're going to have lobbying allowed as well. But also, I want Darth Sasquatch, that Brit Jack, NSMS8, and Eden Executive. Eden Executive has already given his little speech about leading the Empire. I want you all to tell us what you will do with the power, and I will tell the public what you're telling the public you'll do. NSMS8 says, I shall lift the ban on Zro. We must reclaim our right to be as high as possible at all times. That's what we're hearing from NSMS8. The Zro must flow, says Sathanos. Long live NSMS8. Shouts Herald. That Brickjack simply says, I shall manifest democracy. That Brickjack. So we need to actually rename some leaders to be these names as well. If you don't get in, you will all get named leaders, of course. Knowledge preserved, knowledge preserved. And if we overthrow democracy, we will lose access to the ruler chip. So let's we go back to Darth Sasquatch proclaims I'll bring back the Senate. Are you still going to be Imperial, Darth Sasquatch? So Darth is going to bring back the Senate. And Darth is already an admiral. Yes, you are. It's an admiral throwing their hat in. That Brit Jack says they're going to manifest democracy. Eden Executive says something about promising to lift the permanent exports on Zro. That isn't the same as bringing back the Zro thing. Well, the rulership is a scam anyway, says Lapete Doggy Pie. It's a scam, is it? How is it a scam? Well, yes, okay. New research from the materialists has determined that all Xeno livestock is actually not sapient nor sentient to any determinable level. This message is brought by Xeno Ranching. Food for thought. It broke so much eternal knowledge. Yes, it did. It did. It did break a bit. That's true. That's true. Not only shall I bring back Zro, says NSMS8, I shall return democracy to our people by allowing all council members a free vote. Just sorry, you're going to allow all council members. So anyone on the council gets a free vote. Everyone else can sod off. Is that is that your proposal? So you're trying to butter up the other people throwing their hat in the ring? Is that what I'm hearing? The Empire would win the civil war against the Stormcloaks, says Elron Kaido. Veto, not vote. Oh, sorry. You're going to give... I shall return democracy to our people by allowing all council members a free veto. Oh my goodness. NSMS8, I need my Zro. Everything else I do not care, says Herald. Herald boosts NSMS8 to now over 50% of the Twitch vote. On YouTube, Darth Sasquatch is winning with 37%. There's only 57 votes on YouTube and like 15 votes on Twitch. Twitch, if 15 of you vote, you'll have equal the voting power. No, if 20 of you vote, you'll have almost equal the voting power of YouTube. Just do it. You want your voice to be heard, vote now, Twitch. There's 160 of you people. For the love of Job. For the love of Job. Voting is demanded.
These contacts aren't your standard users. Construction ship taking hits. Our station is in the crosshairs.
Oh, they're attacking Brightpool.
These contacts aren't your standard users.
Have you not been here the last hour? We've gone through so many rulers. That's true. Yes. How stable is the update? Well, the update itself, it's been updated to be more stable, I guess.
These contacts aren't your standard users. We've got alien roamers on the grid.
Well, these voidworms kindly sod on. Oh, they're taking out all of our mineral and alloy income up in the north. That's not fair.
Alien roamers on the grid. These contacts aren't your standard users. We've got alien roamers on the grid.
Welcome, Jordan. You've got here at an exciting time. Yeah, we've gone through a lot of rulers recently. I think like 8 or 9 in the last hour and a half. It's we had a 5 CO period. Right, on Twitch, NSMS8 wins with 50, what is it? 50%. 50% on the dot, and a total of 25 votes. On YouTube, there's been 69 votes. Nice. Very nice. Darth Sasquatch wins with 42. Eden with 26. That Britjack was 17. Unfortunately, NSMS8, you did not appeal to the YouTube voters. Only 14% of YouTube voted for you. That does currently mean that Darth Sasquatch coming in 3rd place with 20% on Twitch, 30% behind you, NSMS8, but in 1st place with 42 on YouTube, you only got 14 there. Darth Sasquatch is our new CEO for life. NSMS8 has just has. It turns out in the bid for power, NSMS8 has become the new so NSMS8 has come the air. So Odium Witch is asking, what did Darth Sasquatch promise? Let's just wind back the clock a moment and double check what we were promised here, chat. I will executive order democracy back. Darth Sasquatch, you are now the ruler. Odium Witch has proposed let there be democracy. Darth Sasquatch, are you going to relinquish your powers and rights and return democracy? Are we changing government from Imperial chipset to, and let me check this, democratic concurrency? Which will make becoming air useless for NSMS8. But NSMS8 has been promised the air. That was the agreement that Darth and NMSM8 reached. Change government type to vote every 10-year one. I forget its name. That's called democracy. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to unlock legislative chorus, and for the first time in almost 70 years, every one of you has the vote. And you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? Just to make it work. There you go. It's back again. Ladies and gentlemen, they're now just the CEO, Darth Sasquatch. We've got a head of marketing, a president of Victory, a public relations manager, and a master research coordinator. NSMS8, you stay on the council. There you go. Darth Sasquatch says, I do what I promised. Ladies and gentlemen, we have revolted. You are all revolting. You can trust me on that.
These contacts aren't
Eden says, wait, did I get purged from the council? No, Eden, you are public relations manager at the moment. Moth is head of marketing. Let me just rename somebody. Give me a second. That's Greg now. And Maxin Fett. Maxim Fett is our new leader of... So you're all on the council. Here we go. Oh, I need to go back to here. Everyone's on the council. You're all... Everyone who threw their hats in is all on the council. There we are. Theo, Sasquatch, Martin, they're all there. Oh, no, we missed a couple. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We missed a couple. Calls, I need to add some new leaders in. That Brickjack HD. You are our new representative in the galactic community. There you are. There you are. And now everyone exists. Good. Okay, Odium Witch says, I would like to be named in the council if possible. I would like to take the highest level non-council leader. Give me a minute. We have a technology. Advanced storm manipulation. You got it. The highest level non-council leader. Okay. I think that's this scientist. Yep, that's this scientist. Excellent. Evil heart says that Britjack. No, no, hold on. Hold on a minute.
We've got alien roamers on the grid. We've got alien roamers on the grid.
Moth says I've decided to retire from the council. Well, that NS, nope, Theodian Witch, you're on the council then. Because you're the right leader type.
These contacts aren't your standard users.
The Imperial call center is dead. Long live Republican call center. Oh, God. Well, the cutthroat politics is definitely real. It's been very cutthroat in today's session, hasn't it, chat?
We've got alien roamers on the grid. These contacts aren't your standard users. These contacts aren't your standard users. We've got alien roamers on the grid. These contacts aren't your standard users.
I started watching late. What is our empire? So there's the empire with xenophobic, militarist, materialist, crowdsourcing, cutthroat politics, masterful crafters. That's what we are. Just another business day, says Foxu.
These contacts aren't your standard users.
Yes.
These
Let's just say
aren't your
yes.
standard users.
Yes, I know they're not my standard users. Shut up. Ooh. Our understanding of the Voidworm plague is improving. Test on unknowing Hasukari. Yeah, we're doing it.
We've got alien roamers on the grid. Fleet augmented.
We're searching for a cure a lot. I just want to cure it and then we'll just move on with our lives.
Standard users.
That's my feeling here.
These contacts aren't your standard users.
Well, they've almost killed everybody.
Changing upgrades incoming.
I swear this used to have 4K. They're doing a lot of damage. And I do mean a lot.
On the grid. These contacts aren't your standard users. Our station is in the crosshairs. We've got alien roamers on the grid. These contacts aren't your standard users. These contacts aren't your standard users.
Yes, the contacts aren't my standard users. We know that. Oh my god, I'm going to disable that fucking voice in a minute. Jeez Louise. I have no faith in a leader who allows voidworms to run rampant across our space. I call for a vote of no confidence in Darth Sasquatch's leadership. I believe we can't actually do that. So, sorry. Don't spend bits on it because I can't actually do that in game. Like, it's not possible. Improved destroyer hulls came through first. Thank you, Haynes says, test on me. Yes, we did. Don't you worry. We tested on you.
These contacts aren't your standard users. These contacts. We've got alien
use it.
roamers on the grid.
Shut up.
That upgrade was well worth the hours.
All right, give me a research option, chat. Give me a research option, chat.
We've got alien roamers on the grid.
Market analysis algorithms, that's what I saw first. Just wait 10 years, a new leader will be elected. And at that point, you can all petition for me to... I think actually, we'll actually have a vote at that point on who should be the leader when we do the next one. And I'll just use Unity to boost it to be the right one. I'll just push the extra Unity in game and we'll just figure it out.
These contacts aren't your standard users. We've got alien roamers on the grid. These contacts aren't.
We've lost a lot of livestock. It's not good. I'm kind of concerned.
Your standard users.
Oh my god! Right, that is it. That is it. That is it. That is it. The advisor is dead. I just shot him in the head. Those contacts aren't my standard users. They're not my standard user down. Standard user down. All right, next one. Next one. Next one. So, Tris says, these contacts aren't your standard users. They're not my standard users. Montu, I'm really struggling with 4.0 and getting unemployed pops to fill basic jobs. Always got unemployed specialists and basic jobs to open for any tips. You should try doing that. Left clicking on the job, it will pull the pops down into it. And you're always going to get a small number of unemployed pops in your specialist and ruler jobs. You just will. That's just how the game works now. But 15 or 3, like this is 3 pops, 50 pops, that's nothing. It's a non-existent pop number. Oh god, we got to do a full selection of Kajigarin. He shot himself in the chest from 6 feet away, 6 feet away, in the back of his head. Says Freehold. Food processing, you got it, Arcane. And what are we picking here? Oh, actually, that one was Citadel. I missed it, sorry. And then what are we picking here? What we picking? Quantum probes came through from Eden Executive. You folks are really fast on your triggers now, aren't you? Really doing a good job. And if that wasn't enough, ladies and gentlemen, please propose a third civic. You can shut the hell up with galactic weather control. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Galactic weather control. What's that? Eternal vigilance? Technically, we need Citadel technology, I think, for eternal. Wait, what? No, I don't. No, I don't. Now we can take eternal vigilance. That's all good. I'm also seeing, what am I seeing? Galactic force projection? What else is possible? This is what's possible, chat. One more I need. One more is all I need. I'm seeing Grasp the Void. What a great selection you've given me there, Chad. I simply cannot wait for this selection, which is really, really great to play out. It's yeah, to be fair, some of these aren't terrible, but some of them are just a bit. All right, lobbying is open. Democracy has been restored. You now have the vote once more. Once more, the Democrats shall rule the galaxy. And we shall have peace. Ba-bum. The rebellion won somehow, says the Odium Witch. Yeah, yeah, they did. They did. They yeah. Dark Sasquatch, yeah, you lost all executive powers. You basically are CEO. You don't have any power. You have no specific rights greater than anyone else. You're just a CEO. I may, from time to time, ask you for your opinion, but, yes, the New Republic has been established, but for how long? Dark Sasquatch says, good. What? What the hell? What the hell? Oh my god. Is that a bug? Why are there so many being made? What is happening? What? They're getting one per pop. They're getting one of those 1.9k fleets per pop. This is a bug. This is a big bug. Oh my sweet Jesus. Oh no. Oh no. No. No, thank you. Well, in 6 months, we are immune to the Voidworms, so whatever. Right, next one. We call this Buggy Wuggy in 4K. Don't worry, we've discovered a cure. It is a lot of worms. It's a goddamn lot of... Federation code came in first from NSMS8, and we need a physics option. We can get Rift Sphere, volatile material, hyperlane breach points, multi-dimensional studies, and advanced reactor boosters. What was that? Got something over. what came through first? Rift Sphere. No, Hyperlane Breach points came in first. Apologies, folks. Everyone has closed their borders to us. Is that because we developed a cure and they hate us? They hate us because they ain't us. Ain't us. I was saying ain't us. I didn't say anus. Just so we're all clear. Quick, get the ivermectin, shouts Ghosty Fish. Oh no, that's not okay. Oh god. Yeah, okay. Galactic Force Projection is one on both Twitch and on the tube. Who just died? Oh no, Moth just got moved. I don't understand what happened. New technology choice, ladies and gentlemen. Anus. They hate us because they anus. You got me, Ghosty Fish. They hate us because they anus. Yes, they are anus. Exactly. Buttholes, in fact. The bottom of holes. Glandular acclimation? Yes, you got it. Everyone's just gone for glandular acclimation. And we need a physics choice. Theodium left to work on his magnum opus. Did you just say opus? Rift Sphere has been chosen. Did you just say opus? Because the opus accelerator... Has he gone to work for the opus accelerator? Is that what you're telling me, Eden? What a traitor. Oh, Theodium left the stream. Oh, good night, Theo. Yeah, fair enough. I just see now. Phase disruptors. Oh, it's too late. Okay, and we're taking... the Force Projection Galactic. Right. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no, we're not there yet. We're going to stop at 2300. So we're probably finishing up in about 3 or 4 minutes. Theodium Witch retired. Oh my goodness me. Just. This is quite funny actually. Just as Theo left, his character retired from service. I do find that slightly amusing. Like the game knows. The game knows, chat. Darth Sasquatch. Are you charismatic, eye for talent, or are you a politician? Which of these three be you, sir? Darth? Eye for talent. Alrighty. And we need to pick orbital rings, nano separators, Gauss cannons, or flak artillery. Orbital rings came through first. We've lived under the shadows of the hive mind for too long. It is time to assemble our fleets and deal a final devastating blow. It is time to attack the Opus directly with full force. Okay. It's a proposal. Not just are we attacking, we're actually at attacking. We're at attacking. It's beautiful. You want to at attack? Right, we'll just leave this poll open for 1 minute. It's quick fire round, ladies and gentlemen. Quick fire round. Sometimes I wonder if Paradox understand the reason of a beta, because right now they just throw betas into live. Yes, that's a fair comment to make. While you're voting, also, don't forget to pick that tech. It's 13k food. Yeah, we're not starving. We're losing 1% a month. 1% a month. Basic cloaking fields, and that is... No, you missed out the A in basic, which means advanced reactor boosters got in first, and we've got an engineering one to pick as well. By the way, chat has voted yes on the attack. Mineral cutting beams, gotcha. Oh, and then society as well. For all worlds, you got it. Did we lose an entire planet then? Oh my god, both planets were stripped? Both of the planets over here were entirely killed off. Everyone on them has died. That's concerning. That's actually, like, bad. Oh no. Well, at least we have a cure. So, kind of not my problem anymore, I guess. A little bit. We can recolonize them momentarily. And wait a minute, what's that? We're not losing all the food anymore because I just stopped selling it. Oh yeah, we're all good. Right, it's Edict O'Clock. Reactive armor, focusing crystals. I think I might turn off Fortify the Border. Yeah, okay. It's going to save us some unity. We're making 2,000 research, but oh my goodness me, right. Next, engineering technology, while the fleet moves up to attack. How long does the stream go? We're finishing at 2300, so very soon. I'm going to be live again tomorrow, though. Do not worry. Impulse thrusters came through first. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. It came through on Twitch, incorrectly spelled, then on YouTube, correctly spelled, then on Twitch, correctly spelled again. Oh yes, astral threads. Gotta spend money to make money. Right. Greg and Maxinfet are going in together. Do we think they're going to win, chat? Do you believe in life after love? Are you ready? Are you steady? Here we go. This has been voted for by the people. At a majority of about 80 to 90%, we are going on the aggressive. We're dying. A lot. Okay, yeah, we are taking a lot of damage. We're dealing some damage, but we are taking a lot of damage. It's running away a bit, which I think is good, but I'm not entirely sure overall. I mean, we've almost knocked out the shields and armor. Once we do that, maybe we're in with a good chance of winning. It seems to be stronger defensively than it is aggressively. And there is the shields and armor. There's the armor gone. Shields are still up. Is the armor gone? No, it's not. Strikecraft are doing a lot of work, though. It's starting to take hull damage, but we have almost lost our entire fleet. Yeek Barbadook. And I don't think we're going to win this, chat. 30k was not enough. I don't even know where our ships... Our ships are just flying in little circles now. Oh, wait, they've gone into attack again. And they're dying again. And they're about to retreat again. There's just 3 corvettes that are running around like madmen. Luckily, a lot of the battleships have survived. Thank God. Okay, one fleet's completely down. What? No, it came back? Did it just lose everything? Why am I paused? Well, somebody died. That Britjack, you're on the council now. Oh, research option. Pick it. Pick it. I trust our brave people. Is civil education broken? It gives way too much research. I mean, a lot of the new civics are a bit, yeah, balked. No retreat. No surrender. The Skylark-class corvettes are fighting bravely and losing even more bravely. And there we go. A total loss. I think... Yes, about 70% of our military capability was just destroyed. Can I zoom in on the enemy? Yes, I can. It is an automated dreadnought, basically. Terrestrial sculpting was chosen. Terrestrial sculpting goes in. We'll deal with the others tomorrow. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be live again tomorrow. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you've got autoplay turned on so you get booted into tomorrow's stream. And then let me just fix it so it's actually public. Will it regenerate hull and armor damage? Yes, of course it will. It's a ship. And shield. Let's just watch it regenerate itself. Oh, maybe it won't. Huh. Okay. Maybe it won't. We're not quite there at the end yet. We're about to finish up. I'm just going to wait until we get to 2300-0101. And that's where we're ending. In the meantime, I guess pick an engineering research option. Not lasers. Well, the issue was we had lots of lasers and had a lot of shields. Advanced strikecraft, and we need a physics research option. Dyson Swarm was selected with an overwhelming majority. Congratulations. Alright, let's upgrade some bits and pieces before we finish up. Okay, this looks good. Lots of research coming here from the surface of this world. Don't mind that. And we're almost there. We're almost at the... it's almost over. They did make the build button larger. It's nice that it's bigger and it says the word build now. I like it. Now wait. Let's do this right. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Montu. You've been lovely. This is now the Republican call center. I will see you tomorrow. Did it regen its armor? It seems like it's not regenning the armor or the hull. So actually the second time round should be easier. Hopefully. Alright. Hopefully easier. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. Starting again, same time tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. I've been Montu. You've been you. And, well, good night.